some shit up.
Bring it on.
All right. When last we left our group of intrepid adventurers, they were battling it out in the trial by combat known as Mogra in the elemental plane of Earth. They thought they were battling mere drow warriors, but it turns out that one of Ymic's lieutenants, Zilbra, had disguised herself and infiltrated the drow team, and has now revealed herself to the party, and is has just spoken beguiling, twisting words to Boomer Windbreaker, and charmed him but good.
Not great.
Not great.
Yeah, not great. So the group is now, we join them now mid combat, trying to prove their innocence by martial prowess. And we are at the we are on Nico's turn in the round.
Oh,
Nico has successfully hidden himself, I guess. I'm not sure what he's doing.
That
back
doesn't
there.
sound like Nico.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to yeah, I think I'm just gonna peek out from behind the wall. What? Oh yeah, what's this floating suit of armor down here?
That's my Big B's hand.
Yeah,
cool,
that's the hand.
Cool.
It's a friendly.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna give Zilbra a bit of the old repelling blast in the back. I try and shove her into Boomer, and then hopefully Boomer will think that she's attacking him, and won't be so inclined to think she's like so nice after all. But let's just see how this goes.
Yeah, does Boomer like people invading his personal space?
Well, he now views her as extremely friendly.
Well, it's about to get a whole lot friendlier for you.
Oh, handsy too.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, here we go.
Can Boomer like meld with Zebra?
Like the rock.
Getting started early.
Are you asking to try and meld with one of the demons, one of the greater demons of the abyss?
I was just told that apparently that Zebra's a friendly, like a big friendly, and apparently he's like getting all handsy and shit on me.
Well, she's about to leap uncontrollably into your arms, actually. But...
Yeah, so Zebra's yeah. Do your thing.
Okay, here we go.
Bye, Boomer.
Do I have advantage on the first roll, Ed?
Yeah, you were. I don't remember, but I'm imagining you were strategically, not cowardly, strategically hidden.
I mean, she's pretty focused on Boomer and I.
That's how I remember
she was
it.
talking. Yeah, so I mean, I imagine that you have advantage on the first roll because
23.
Yeah.
Will hit.
All right.
Oh, I don't
For
like
a mighty.
Think about that.
For a mighty 1 force damage.
Wow.
All right.
Nice.
Maybe that
And
makes
also-
Boomer think he's not like really.
And also, she flies uncontrollably forward 10 feet into Boomer's personal face.
Yeah, so she's going to bump into Boomer.
Yeah.
With a mighty 1 push.
but one bump just isn't enough for Boomer. We all know this. So let's give it another go. 28
We'll hit
for 8 bumping damage.
8 bumping damage.
Bumping.
All right.
And finally, 20
We'll hit.
for a further 1 bumping damage.
All right.
So it's a total of 10 bumps. Boomer got. Well, Zilbra got off of Boomer.
Yeah, so Boomer, she gets hit behind you. I mean, basically, well, she only hits you once and then just gets continually sort of pushed against you.
Slow down, baby. And then Nico will go and cunningly hide behind the pillar.
Well done.
Oh, Zebra. Hey, buy me dinner first.
And I hide for a mighty 23 stealth.
All right. Yeah, she she's gonna slam, she gently is pushed against Nico. with your
Gingerly
wand.
pushed.
Yeah.
And she will hiss and turn around. Boomer, she is going to she's going to she's going to speak to you again on the end of Nico's turn. Nico's at the end of your turn.
Yep, that is it. That is all I can do.
She is going to speak to you, Boomer. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Great. Awesome. Thanks, Ed.
Yep.
11.
That's
I
not
was
gonna do it.
confident in the way I said it.
Yeah, you were
So
very
I would-
confident. Oh, I think you actually have blessing on you. Is that still true?
That is still up, yes. He
Oh.
gets
Yeah,
an
go ahead and
extra
roll a
die
D.
four.
You have a D4 too.
All right. Let's see if this does anything.
I hope that's a
Ooh.
20-sided D4.
You need an additional 18, but roll that D4 anyway.
Yeah.
All right, a 13.
13.
Woof. I mean, you were really close.
Yeah.
On with it, Boomer.
She is now going to tell you, Boomer. She gets to decide what you do on your next turn.
Oh, Jesus.
I hope it's snap her neck. That might be a thing she says.
Can you help me shuffle off this mortal coil?
Yeah.
She, you know what? I'm just tired of it all.
So we can hear this, right? It's an audible.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, she's like, because she got pushed into Boomer, she's whispering it into his ear.
I know, but I'm like right there. Like I'm touching Boomer as well.
I don't think you're as close as she is.
Real close.
You can go ahead and make a perception check for me though, and see if you can hear it.
74.
I think I heard it. That's a 27.
Nice.
All right, yeah, you're really interested in what this broad is trying to say.
Trying to pick up some tips.
What language would she be speaking?
Oh, actually, that's a really good point.
Thanks, Deb.
Sorry.
I mean,
Oh, actually, you can't hear it. She has telepathy. Just kidding, man. She's not whispering it.
Damn it.
Sorry.
okay.
Thanks,
Can you
Deb. I
hear-
almost forgot to check.
Can you
My job
hear
is
the
done.
neurons moving around inside her head?
Deb,
Oh, no.
same team, Deb.
Same
Deb,
team.
same team.
But Boomer is the kind of person that would like repeat everything that's told to him. Like, so you just told me to do this, and do we still have the link with him?
Oh,
I think Boomer is going to be a whale here.
So you
It
go
shall
into
have.
woo.
Boomer, she tells you that she wants you to kill the cat mage with
Oh.
everything you have. She wants you to attack the cat mage with every fiber of your being, with the best moves you got. She wants you to kill that cat mage.
It's a
Boom,
good
she
thing I
just
gotta
told-
wait
she
until
just-
my next turn.
She just told you to challenge Felix to a dance off.
Yeah.
Best moves.
With everything you've got.
Everything, every twist
Sorry.
and turn. All
Sorry,
your dwarven.
by moves I mean maneuvers is what
Oh,
that
I was thinking something totally different with moves too.
Yeah.
Oh, Felix.
Boomer's, oh, I'm gonna bond with him. No, she's asking you specifically to take your giant axe
Yeah.
and to kill that fucking cat mage.
Mm. That's a bummer.
You know, that's just mean.
Felix.
And I didn't hear
Felix.
any of this, right?
No.
Okay.
But you still had plans.
I know. I'm about to
You
die.
also, I don't know if you would actually know that Boomer's been beguiled by her.
I got a 27 perception. I saw some demeanor, something change, right?
You saw her whispering into his ear, and Boomer didn't. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. You got a 27 perception. When she got pushed into Boomer, you noticed Boomer didn't like go, get the fuck off me. So you're like, you're all, so that was a weird reaction of Boomer's behalf when she was like, when she fucking got pushed into him and didn't immediately shove her off. Huh.
All right.
Yeah, Boomer kind of has a history.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
We've
make
seen
some
this.
space here.
We've seen this dance before.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
thunder step away.
Boom.
So let's see a 18 con save because she's within 10 of me.
Boomer also 18
Yeah.
con save.
You know, I'd say attacking the party with your spells is out of character, but it really isn't.
Oh, 6. She almost got a 28. It was close.
I get
Well,
a
that's
22.
26. That's pretty good.
Asking Boomer to make a con save doesn't really count as an attack.
Good lord.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna come hang out with the drow guy over here at 90 feet.
Hey, buddy.
Be like, hey, same team.
Same team, right? Same team, right?
And then bonus action. Let's have the hand come on up.
Give her a hand.
And hand. And it's a large creature, right?
Correct.
All right, should I try and do a forceful hand and push it into Boomer again? All right, let's just do a clenched fist.
How many times does she have to bump into Boomer before Boomer thinks that she's not friendly anymore?
And this gets a
Being very
plus,
friendly.
plus 10 to hit. Wow, Chrome is running super slow for me right now.
Well, I mean, Boomer can see that she's not like Boomer can see. I mean, Boomer's got eyeballs still. Like he can
Yeah.
see that she's not like doing this of her own free will, that she's being attacked.
Yeah. So does a 25 hit?
25 hits.
All right. And that looks like 20 force damage.
Okay.
Good lord, man.
Yep.
Did you really just do almost 50 points of damage by running away and throwing something at it?
You see, Nico, that's how it's fucking done. All right.
Right?
That's how you run away.
Do we remember if I was raging or not?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So I take half of that.
Yep.
I think you were raging because you murdered a bunch of the Dark Elf guys, I thought.
Okay.
Yeah. I think you took
Yeah.
damage right at the beginning and then started raging on your turn.
Gotcha.
All right. How hostile does the the guy look next to me now? Is he like,
He looks mighty confused. He's not really super sure what to do because that isn't the lady he signed on to follow. But he also knows that if he doesn't win, he doesn't live. Like if he doesn't win this particular challenge, he doesn't live. But he also saw his buddies get eaten, so he's not super sure what to do here because he's like, well, I'm kind of damned if I do and damned if I don't.
You know,
Phoenix,
can I ask him if he wants to join our
become one
team?
of us.
If he
And then you're
joins
on
our
our
team,
side, and then you won't die.
Yeah. there you
Can I
go.
ask him like want to join our team?
Yeah, you could ask him. I don't know how.
How much damage did you do, Brian?
26 with
26.
Thunderstep.
Yeah, almost like 26 plus what, 20?
Yeah, but the 26 to Boomer half would be 13.
Yeah.
Well, no, it'd be half of that because you made your con save. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
would
so
take half of
6.
13.
So
So
6.
Boomer takes 6.
Yeah.
That's not good, guys. You need to do a lot more damage.
Yeah. So I'd
I
like
don't
to
think you
offer him, like,
understand, man. With your half of half, there really isn't a way we could do more damage.
Like, what if someone needs to get like charm person, that way they can double charm me. Like no, Boomer,
I could-
you
I
don't
could
like
come and-
their charm.
I can come and make
Oh,
a suggestion.
Good idea. Oh. I think
Yeah,
I had
so-
something. Let me see if I had something there.
if I offer a
Yeah,
handout
yeah.
like for a truce or something with this guy, like, would you like to join our team? How does he respond?
What language do you speak it in?
I heard her speaking Undercommon, so I'd use Undercommon.
Okay, yeah, he speaks Undercommon. Yeah, so he let's see. Go ahead and give me a charisma check.
Can I give him an intimidation?
You can like yeah, so you're this is
hold the shepherd's crook out
closed
against his
fist of
chest.
peace. This is the closed fist of peace, not the
This is
open
the,
hand of
the
peace.
silver or lead of peace.
I-
Don't think of it as, think of it as a protection opportunity.
I'm just saying I have a better chance at intimidation than just charisma.
how are you intimidating him?
Trying to steal his
Just
soul.
my face.
No, like what do you say? Like how do you
Oh,
intimidate him? Like you
you
fucking
can join our
vamp over
team?
to this guy.
You can join us, or you can die by us, or that thing. Your choice.
All right, go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Wow, Chrome is running really slow.
Come with me if you want to live.
Oh, I mean, 17's not bad.
All right, let's see how he.
That'd be a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, he hears your offer, and he goes, all right, but you have to speak on my behalf to the Khan after this is over. Ask
Deal.
her to spare my life.
Yeah, I'll ask. Not a bluff.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna let someone ask like our big favor first, and then be like, "Oh, I guess she's
Oh,
not
by the
granting
way."
all wishes."
Yeah. By the way, but can I what if I throw this in? All right, yeah. So he says, right, deal. Get me the fuck out of this.
I have a question about the charming and charmed thing. So I don't have the like spell on me at the moment, but one of my spells is the friend gas, which allows me to basically charm someone if they fail a wisdom saving throw. How does it work if like I were to try and use that on Boomer now if he's already charmed? Is it like a charm off?
Boomer has an aneurysm and smells toast.
Yeah. He's like, does anybody else smell burning feathers? So he would be friendly towards you, right? But it wouldn't break what she did to him, right? So
But
he would still be like,
okay.
I gotta go kill Felix.
But I mean, could
But
she
would-
then say something where it's not overriding,
You know, mommy and
What?
daddy are fighting. You need to not get involved.
right?
Boomer.
But say okay, you're gonna go and try to kill Felix, but everyone else is your friend.
Yeah, because like I would, if I were to say to him, like, try and convince him that the demon woman was not telling him was like tricking him, would that be possible to tell him or is he like basically just equally charmed by two people then?
Or say that I want to go to sleep. I don't know. Maybe that's something.
Yeah.
Do
You're
you
really
actually
hungry,
have that
Boomer.
one prepared?
Yeah.
No, that's what I said. No, I don't have it prepared. I
Oh.
was asking as like because I thought that I did have a charming possibility.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not,
yeah,
I'm
so
not charming right now. Yeah.
yeah, so it would. I'd have to look and see.
I figure also like Skippy's likelihood of beating a charm of what is this thing? A demon or a devil? A demon?
It is a demon.
Yeah.
The
And what was the
devils aren't
difference?
necessarily our enemies. I mean, mine obviously, but the rest of you guys don't really have a beef with the devil yet.
But what is the difference between a devil and a demon?
What?
Wow.
So devils are lawful evil, right? So they're lawful. They're constrained by law.
Okay.
The demons are chaos. So they come from the
Okay.
abyss and they want to see sort of the destruction of everything. Like that's sort of their goal. Like they
Don't even like each other very
Okay.
much.
yeah,
They
they're
pretty much
not
want-
like they're not
Okay.
there's no hierarchy, there's no structure. They just
So-
want to see things. That's why whenever there's a demon, like if someone was to cause a demon incursion on
Let's just
any
say.
plane, it's
That wouldn't
bad.
happen. Yeah, that,
Everyone-
but that's fine because that doesn't happen. That would just be terrible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. As
Yeah.
this is as a hypothetical, if someone
Yeah.
were to have caused a demon incursion, if it were to be known that that person caused it, a lot of people would be pretty upset because nobody wants a demon incursion outside of the abyss. Like it's
Yeah,
just
but
it's
Geshin's
real
already
bad.
dead. He already
Yeah.
got punished for it.
He paid the price for his actions.
Right. I'm just saying, like, yeah, but this is why, like, everyone that you've met thus far is like, oh fuck, we have to handle this because it's real bad.
Yeah.
So
Include-
demons
and
are
we've been very on point with that as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
demons. So the difference between demons and devils, they're both
Okay.
both are sort of considered evil, but one of
Yeah.
them is lawful and follows sort of the laws of creation and the universe. The other one just wants to see the world burn.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Felix, at the end of your turn.
Yep, I did
Well
some
done.
stuff.
Good turn. She is going to turn to you, Skippy.
No, I'm wearing my amazing tattoos. I'm being very quiet. I'm just- yeah. She doesn't like the look of me.
No, that's true.
No. Yeah.
But she's going to turn to you. And I need you, and she begins to speak.
Oh no, hang on. I stuffed stuff in my ears.
Oh, did you?
Did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you actually did.
I did.
She'll see the bullshit in your ears. That's
'Cause
right. I think you were all like, nope.
I saw Boomer get like he was talking to Boomer. I was like, I've seen this before.
But I thought Ed just said it was telepathy.
Shut up.
No,
Felix.
no. Once you're charmed, she doesn't need
Oh,
you
okay.
don't need to hear the words.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the
follow the
initial thing,
rules.
the initial bit is audible. All right. In that case, she is just going to
You were just protecting
bamf
me.
away.
She gonna try and eat this guy that I just made a deal with?
Get me out of here, man.
It's possible.
Because I just wanted to be near him to eat his soul. That's all I really wanted.
Well, he'll probably die at some point during being eaten.
Where is she going?
Let's see. Oh wow, she's got a big old range. She can go anywhere she wants. Whee! She disappears, poof, and then reappears, poof.
Well, I don't know if I'd rather take my chances with Boomer or this.
With that,
All right, Boomer.
saving throw. Start of a new action, saving throw.
Oh, look at that. I'm 83 feet away.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's the start of a new save, so Boomer, or new round, so Boomer gets to make a saving throw against the,
That is incorrect.
what?
Hmm.
It's
He
not-
gets to make a saving throw if Zilbra deals any damage to him.
Wow, that's a
What?
spiffy
Oh,
ability.
Jesus.
Again, Greater Lieutenant of the Abyss.
You're making that sound like it's a big deal.
You
Why do
keep
you keep
saying
saying
that.
this
and I
then?
don't understand why.
It's still
So
a
I
lieutenant.
guess I can make a double movement.
Yeah, you're trying to get to Felix as much as you can.
All right.
You're trying to murder Felix.
But you already
Uh,
action surge, so that's good.
Yep. Oh, I can get there. Or a little bit back. Let's see here. Goes here.
You really want to be a whale, don't you, here?
I guess so.
Big whale flopping
So
around on
80
the
feet
sand.
is right about there, Boomer.
Chicken. Make him a chicken.
There you go.
No, but see, the demon can just deal a very little amount of damage to him, and then he's no longer the chicken. The whale can tank some damage before reverts back to
before,
Boomer.
yeah. Okay. I was just thinking a whale would also potentially do us a bit of damage if it started rolling around and flapping.
just stay away from it. It
It's
has a zero.
Really good that I already action surge.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This thing, the Dark Elf Warrior. Boomer, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so the Dark Elf Warrior is just going to it's turns out, not going to get super close, but it is going to make a crossbow attack.
Shoot her.
And fucking miss. Rolled an 11. Nice work.
Do better next time.
Yeah. Skippy.
Yeah.
Oh, but first, it's going to do that, but it's because it doesn't want to get eaten. It's going to back up over here. Skippy.
Right. Do I know if demons are susceptible to acid?
Give me a religion check.
$20.
Yeah, you think stuff burns, stuff sizzles.
Cool.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Sorry, doesn't burn, but but you think it can be it can be melted.
Okay. Then I'm going to first of all do my usual, because I don't think I've used action surge yet. Let me check. I have not used action surge, so I'm going to start off with my 3 regular attacks on her. First is 23.
Hits.
I'll roll to hit on all of them first then.
Okay.
18.
Miss.
Okay. And 28.
Hit.
Yes.
So then damage on those 2. First one, 12 plus 11. So
Okay.
23.
Yep.
And I guess she is not susceptible to poison.
That is a true statement.
Correct. Okay. Then I'm going to make the most of my. Actually, does it work if I second win now? I get advantage based on the what's the thingamajiggy called? The what was it called? The thing where I get an advantage when fire for effect. If I've hit a creature, then I get an advantage on the alchemical munition on my next go. If I do action surge, does that mean I get advantage now, or does it have to be on my next turn?
Nope, you get advantage now.
Cool. Then I want to action surge.
All
and
right.
I want to do. I think I have it at 3rd level. Oh shit! But I've used up my 3rd level. I have to do it 2nd level. Acid burst, which I have it for 90 feet, so she's just within range.
All right.
Yes, and I crit it.
There
Nice.
you go.
Nice.
Nice.
So he. Let's see. So when it hits the target, the munition bursts in a spray of acid. On a hit, the target takes 2d4 immediately and at the end of its next turn. Yeah. And at higher level, so it's 4d4. So I'll roll for damage.
Yep.
It was only 6, but
Okay. And the damage for the arrow.
and the damage for the arrow. Let's see. Attack. Plus 11. So 16, and she'll get some extra acid burning. That seems like quite low for it being a crit.
No, so the arrow is it's max damage plus the die roll.
Oh, okay. So I didn't crit I didn't roll the crit on the arrow. So max damage on the arrow is 13.
Okay.
And then
what
the
was
die roll, the acid damage die was 6.
So that'd be 13. A total of 30.
Let's see.
So
yeah, so you rolled a 6, so it'd be 13 plus 6 is 19 plus another 6 is 25.
25.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run. How far can I go? I think I'm gonna go maybe back behind this little. I'm gonna just run back over here behind this little thing.
All right.
And yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Felix, she's going to talk to you.
All right. Hopefully +7 wisdom is good.
Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Does an 18 do it?
It does not.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, what?
Lieutenant of the Abyss.
It's fine. It's just higher than 18.
Ed, if you just
Why-
wanted to stop playing, you could have just told us.
Why doesn't anyone else stuff thing in their ears? Like,
Did you tell us to?
well, I think you made it like I made it quite clear. Like,
By
that.
I was falling asleep half the time.
I think I made it quite clear by being one of the smallest things on the battlefield and discreetly stuffing stuff in my ears. Also, my camouflage is active, so I think I made it pretty clear.
Yeah, well, yeah,
You just
it's
had an
fine.
itch. And it was just like, it was under the hood.
make some interesting points, which I will answer shortly once I've had a chance to think about it.
In our next live.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Skippy, is that it?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna say over the link. Hey guys, this demon thingy is obviously charming people. Stick stuff in your ears.
Ah, smart.
I have a new friend. My new friend
not-
told me to kill the cat.
Boomer, don't kill
Don't
the
use your
cat.
fingers. Need to
Don't
use
use your
hands.
fingers. No swords. Just,
Gaston.
So this thing is pretty obviously mind controlling the party one step at a time, right?
It appears to be that way.
Yeah, you know, if it only hadn't been, or if it only been more than a week since last time I called on Ogma's grace to save us all from disaster, this would be another moment for it.
oh,
But I think it's been all of like 3 days since Ogma's done the
yeah,
rescuing.
you again.
Right? So can't exactly call for that yet. Since that isn't really feasible, Gaston is going to go ahead and let the blessing go.
I thought you were gonna do like word of recall.
Oh, yeah, don't I get a
Fuck
plus
you
4?
guys.
Plus 1d4, yes, for your saving throw.
Oh,
Is it gonna make a difference, Ed?
It could.
Oh, come on.
That's the thing.
Did
that
a
could
2
happen.
do it? For 19?
Nope.
Oh, God.
well, wait, you
Wow.
had an 18, so
You
Got
get
18.
20. Yeah,
Yeah,
then you get
18.
yeah, so it'd be
20.
20.
Yeah.
I thought
That's
it was
right.
at 17.
That's right. It would be 20.
Oh, 20. Did a 20 do it?
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh man, this
Yeah.
is a wisdom saving throw.
She's really.
So
Like
Gaston is
the
going to go
maximum I
ahead,
can roll is 21.
think of the benefits for the party, and cast protection from evil on himself.
All right, yeah. Gaston's all. Yeah. Whip.
You know, last time I listened to a demon and got married to her, it didn't go so well for me, so I'm not going to listen this time.
Right.
Protection from evil.
Does that? What does it do?
Well, it gives me some nice benefits like disadvantage for when it's trying to attack me, and I'm immune to things like charm, fear, possession, that sort of stuff.
Okay.
So basically, it's at major disadvantage to beat the crap out of me, which is good.
You
And it
should
can't
like
mind
always
control me.
put that on Boomer.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't realize this thing was going to be mind controlling you.
Like,
I thought it was
just always, like,
Yeah.
so
like
next time we get to
like
a
we're
city
fighting
Phone,
rats
someplace-
or
wallet.
something. Just put it on.
Bless Boomer.
when we get to a city someplace, I will create you a ring
Yeah,
of protection from evil.
Yeah.
And you can just
Is that
wear
ring
that
just
shit.
going to be a solid headband that just
Yeah.
wraps
Yeah.
around his ears?
can I like
And we're gonna
fashion
do
it into
that?
like a football
Yeah.
helmet?
Yeah,
Like the
before we go
Juggernaut
to
helmet?
fight. No, not a helmet. A ring. You can't take it off.
Well,
Maybe
no
I
think
helmet
it's-
because then I could be like,
can't we
I'm the
do?
Juggernaut.
We
Yeah.
can give him like a little
could
neck
actually do
ring
that.
with like a thing on it that we can attach a leash to.
I think just
So
some
we make
adorable
that for me,
earmuffs.
and then we get
Um,
Skippy some goggles so she can see in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Like
we
goggles
live
of-
through
Goggles
this.
of blessing.
If is good.
And then Gaston will just send a prayer up to Ogma saying, hey, you know, we're in a little bit of a bind here. This would be pretty cool if you can see your way to help your way, or, you know, at least check this out. We're about to kick the ass of one of the lieutenants of the abyss. So
I don't think that helped, Rob.
oh yeah.
Get
Well,
busy
you
signals.
know, it's Gaston. He's praying, but the fact that the world overlord keeps calling it the lieutenant of the abyss makes him laugh because he's a captain.
All right. Is that it for Gaston?
Oh yeah, that's everything he's doing.
All right,
He's praying
Zilbra is up
and
next.
protecting himself.
Oh, Zilbra.
Zilbra will cackle at you all and say,
I have a stroke.
I don't know why Yimik had such trouble with you all.
But she's talking that, right? So Skippy will be like, "Buff, buff, 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 buff." Just doing my little dance.
You all have such weak minds. This is going to be fun. And then Zilbra will promptly disappear.
Hooray.
We beat her.
We
She's run
win.
away.
We won Mogra. Quick.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as she disappears, lots of cheering. Victory!
Yeah.
Ogma, thanks. That was faster than I expected. Appreciate all the help.
You're all over. Woo! So she
You're the god.
disappears. Her voice is now moving around. Her voice is still inside the arena. She's still laughing, and she now sounds. You can now hear her voice. You can now hear her voice coming from over here.
Okay, Nico.
Nico, you are up.
So I can stuff bits of candle in my ear and
Yay.
protect myself from the charm, or I can hear where she is.
No.
Which shall we do?
Correct.
She can move like really far and whatever she wants anyway, so it doesn't really matter where she is. Like,
That's a fair point. She can just teleport around the place at will. So hearing where she is at any given moment may not actually help. So I heard her like cackling laughter from over here somewhere.
So she talked when you saw her disappear from over here.
Yeah.
But then you heard her voice laughter from over here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to mutter to myself, like, you know, frog might be onto something. And just, yeah, I'm just going to take out a candle, shave some bits of wax off, and just jam them in my ears so I can't hear anything.
All right, you are now deafened.
Yep.
As is Skippy.
Yeah.
what?
Okay, so I guess that's an action, presumably.
Yeah.
Okay. What do I have in the way of bonus actions? I mean, I'm still hidden, I suppose. So, no. It's only meant to be me that's invisible. And as a devil, so would I know whether devils can see invisible things or not?
Go ahead and give me a, religion or nature, something check.
Something check. Well, it's +2 either case. So let's go with religion because Nico is a holy guy.
And recently praying, man.
5. 5.
I don't know, man. Demons can do some crazy shit.
I was about to say, that sounds like a Nico level religion check.
Yeah. Yeah. So don't fail me now, holy bones.
You just see Nico. You see Nico and just none of you can hear this except for Gaston, but Gaston, you hear an entire pantheon worth of gods laugh. Just laugh. Just
Can I?
okay.
While I'm hiding here, can I ask Riven whether demons can see invisible things?
You can ask Riven that.
I'll ask Riven, can demons see invisible things? Can you conceal us from demons?
Riven will tell you. Riven will tell you. He goes, yeah. I think they can, especially one that's pulling this sort of shit. Yeah, I would be really, really wary of them.
Yeah, I am wary. That's why I'm trying to turn invisible. So, okay. All right. Okay. I will just continue to hide, and I'm gonna try and peek out and see if I can see anything being disturbed on the ground by like giant demon feet.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception check. How far are you leaning out? Like how much are you leaning?
Oh, like, you know, about that far.
Right, you're peeking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go and give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Wow. 5.
Yeah, you don't really see a lot of demon feet.
Okay, I guess I'll just say over the link, like, look for disturbances on the ground, see if you can see where she is, and then just duck back into my hiding place.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. Felix, give me another wisdom saving throw.
Why bother? That's a 10.
Oof. Oof.
Not
all
going
right.
well.
Yeah. She is going to suggest that on your next action, that the little frog archer, she's like, I mean, she doesn't know exactly what you can do, but she assumes she is going to request that the little frog archer needs to burn.
Oh.
Yeah, fireball. That's good. Because I don't have that prepared.
Well, she just says burn. So
I know.
if you have any fire spells, fire spell will do.
Think I do.
Go and try and set her on fire with like a match.
Wait, Felix doesn't have a fire spell? Are you like off your kitty litter or something? This is
No,
Let's
because
not-
I was
let's-
fire.
prepping
let's not
for
question it
racing,
now.
not for
Now-
fighting.
Although, don't you have some fireball stuff stored in one of your?
Nope. I put Phantom Steed and Invisibility in the Ring of Spell Storing
Oh, there you go.
because I was expecting to race, not to fight.
You know, I thought you were saying rape and not race. It's like, don't give him
Jesus,
ideas.
Deb.
oh,
Felix is celibate. Come on.
Wow.
I was expecting for some raping.
I was about to say, Felix hasn't even touched
Preparing for
himself,
raping.
much less another woman.
Felix is just, let's drink some beers and rape.
Drive safe, don't rape.
Yeah, so she just says the frog needs to burn.
Oh,
If you
Okay,
have
it's
no
gonna be
fire
really-
spells, then you're all.
It's going to be
It's
really
dark.
funny.
Get right
when
on
Felix, Felix walks up to Skippy with a lighter, just like, what are you doing, Felix? I don't know.
What are you doing? Seemed like a good idea at the time. Yeah,
He gets
she,
out
I
the
mean, she
cigar,
assumes she is because I mean she doesn't know like
Yeah.
the fuck you got. Yeah,
wait,
so she just assumes she's
prestidigitation,
like, yeah,
you can light her. Prestidigitation, like the little candlelight thing.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't even have a fire cantrip.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No. If you don't like, if you have nothing to burn, like, yeah, you go. Okay. I'll give it a go.
You're sure that's what you want?
So can I pretend to cast a fireball and be like, I don't know, because obviously I know like kind of the motions to do it. Like,
Yeah,
You're gonna-
you can. Yeah, because I mean,
you're
you know,
gonna do the-
yeah, that'd be that's actually pretty fucking funny. Yeah, so you're like, yeah, because you know, you're like, I don't have it written down in my book here, but I think it goes something like this. But like nothing happens. You're just all, oh, Kamehameha.
Hadouken.
I think you should roll on the
invisible
wild magic
fire.
What's up?
I think you
I'll
should
shout
roll on
it,
the wild
it's
magic
invisible
table.
fire.
Invisible
Roll on the
Matt,
roll on the wild
come
magic
on.
table.
Oh.
Oh, I like that suggestion.
You're just
What?
making some
What?
shit.
I didn't say
All
that.
right.
Oh, dear.
Matt, that is genius. Yeah, so
What?
Felix, you attempt to cast just some random shit. You attempt to cast just some because you're like, I don't know, man. I'll give it a go.
Matt, same team, Matt. Same
Dude,
team.
what's up with
Felix,
the
go
hills
ahead
and sabotaging
give me-
us?
Felix,
What's a
go ahead and give me a
53?
D100 roll.
What's a 53?
A 53. Skippy.
Yes.
Oh, nope. Felix, good news. So you try to do something, Felix, wrong. Ha! Nothing happens. But I need you to roll a D6 for me.
How many fingers do you see? 11.
A 6. Is that good?
You won't find this out till later,
Oh, great.
but you are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 30 days.
Wow. Awesome.
So yeah, so
Great.
nothing happens. Like you wave your hands, you're like hoogajah, boogajah, hoogajah, hoogajah, yeah. And then like everybody just kind of looks, and you all hear an audible curse come from right here over in the general area. You hear an audible curse that's in like the language that it comes in is very harsh, and it kind of like hurts your ears a little bit just to hear the words. But it clearly
Isn't that like Nico's worst nightmare?
it has the same cadence as a curse word.
That would be hilarious if Nico was nearby and maybe some of that splashed on him, immune to getting drunk.
We're like, yeah.
I just need something to take the edge off. Why isn't it
We find-
working?
That would be so funny. Yeah, Boomer's just all, why? No. All right. So Felix, that was anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Felix?
I still have a bonus action, I guess, right?
You still have a
Oh,
bonus
yeah.
action.
Any other suggestions, Nico? Just
Do it again.
Jeff, show Boomer your teeth. That's a DC 15 wisdom save for Boomer to be confused looking at Jeff's teeth.
All right.
You no longer get the bonus of die 4. That's gone away for everybody.
God damn it, Boomer.
19. Nice rolling, buddy. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, Boomer looks at Jeff and just goes, what? Jeff's, his teeth are big, those massive fucking chompers are just chattering away, and Boomer just goes, oh, what?
I don't know. I guess I imagine him just kind of being like, yeah, I don't got many of those.
Yeah, Boomer's like, what are you bragging?
Big flex, bro.
Well, I definitely wouldn't have wanted to go invisible or anything that turn instead of whatever that was.
Yeah, it's my
Yeah,
turn
doesn't-
next.
Boomer, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Roll good, Boomer. Is it
Ah,
even
fuck, that
possible
was
for
a
you to roll higher?
Terrible bonus action. I should have sanctuaried myself. Oh well.
Wow.
What happened to
19.
turning me into a whale?
Someone stole my action.
Should turn me into a whale.
Action surge.
When you were still close to me.
Boomer, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
You got it. Watch me fail.
You just
Yep.
wasted on that 19.
Yep. Fuck my couch. God damn it.
Couldn't you roll that to Jeff?
No, dude. I don't know.
Yep. You hear a hissing voice. You hear a hissing voice in your mind, Boomer. And she tells you, you hear her say some disparaging things about the wizard. And then she says, you must kill the frog.
Kill the cat. Kill the frog. Just
kill the archer.
like you got something against animals. I don't know.
Boomer, it is now your turn.
All right. Where's the
Can we be talking to Boomer over the link this whole time? Like,
green?
Boomer, what are you doing, Boomer? What's
I
going
gotta
on?
kill the frog now for
Why?
my friend.
Boomer's just getting his fucking cardio in.
Why have you got to? Why have you got to kill Skippy?
I don't know, dude.
The frog is in the pole, behind the pole, 40 feet in front of you.
She.
No. Oh, come on, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, do I know where Skippy is?
Yeah, right over here.
Oh,
Yeah, but does he know?
Damn it.
Do you
Guess
know-
I
yeah,
was
but
trying
do
for
you
a
know?
deception check.
Yeah. No, that's
All right.
like so. Yeah, Skippy.
I'll
Try and
do
convince Boomer that Skippy's
double
somewhere else.
movement again. Yay.
She's just having you fucking run your ass off. You're all.
Oh, is he raging? Because he didn't attack or take any damage.
Yeah.
Boomer, you are no longer raging.
All right. Kill me now.
I mean, that could be good for Skippy.
Yeah.
But not good for us killing this fucking.
Because a rage is not a maneuver. She said use your best maneuvers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Still think it was a dancer.
The dark elf is gonna. So the dark elf looks at you, Felix, and he goes, "What do you want me to do?"
Shoot,
Not
just
die?
shoot Oh
Or
yeah.
at least not die
Just
away from me.
shoot somewhere into the arena.
Shoot at the boys.
You hear a cackling. You hear a cackling coming from just behind Felix. Right here, she goes, "Dance, puppets, dance."
Boomer, do you say anything like when you approach me?
Well, I said in the, the mind chat
Yeah.
that I gotta kill the frog.
Okay.
That my new friend said I gotta kill the frog as a thing against animals. I don't know.
Okay. I missed I missed it. You said it. Okay.
Skippy, you're up.
Do I know that like whatever I try and say to Boomer is not gonna make any difference?
You've had some experience in this arena, in this realm with Boomer before. You've got a pretty good idea that it's not going to do a ton of good.
I wish there was something I could do. But like, there's no point really in me attacking Boomer because I won't make any damage worthy of like stopping him.
No, run away. Get the run away and
I will run away. I will.
Can you charm me?
No, I don't have that spell. So I will do. I can do like double movement, right? If I don't do any attacking anywhere.
Yeah.
Which is actually not that far for me.
Hey,
I will. Yeah,
if
I'll
I have
run.
to do a double movement to get to you, that could save you. So
But
Yeah,
her
but-
movement's 50 and yours is 40. And you got her pinned against the edge of the arena.
Yeah. I think I will run. I'll run like towards the rock thingy in the middle. I guess there might be some like crevices I can sneak into there that are small enough for me, but not
Yeah.
for Boomer.
Boomer, go ahead and give me an opportunity. attack.
Gaston will shout, "Get below me!"
Get
what's
below
up?
you. Where are you? Oh, okay. Oh, but then that's nearer. Then that
Yeah,
means I
but
can
I'm still not
then-
within direct reach of him.
But if you said like get below you,
Yeah, stand.
because
Get
then I
right below
can
me.
then I can disengage and then use. Can I disengage and move?
Yes.
Yeah, you can disengage and
Yeah.
move. Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll do that.
Okay. Then no opportunity attack.
And I'll be like, quick, Gaston, quickly. Whatever you've got planned, do it now.
Okay.
Get
Gaston's
to the
going to fly
novel
out
if
of
you
the
want to
arena.
live.
No.
Hey, Gaston, he goes, yeah, get below me because I want you to have a fantastic view of my ass.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Gaston, like leans over the edge of the book, like fuck you.
Yeah, he's all, this is for peeing on the book. Peace.
Yeah. Now, Gaston's going to pull out a doily, put it on that side of the book, go down, let Skippy climb on, and then go right back up.
Yay.
So
I'll, like,
Skippy's now on the book.
I'll wipe off as much of my slime as possible and give Gaston like a big hug. Thank you.
Gaston goes down, goes back up. All right, that's your movement.
I want to be like 45 feet up, or my full 50 feet up and away from Boomer's jumping axe.
You do. Oh, so yeah, if you use that as your action as well, yeah.
But everything is going to be getting Skippy up and out of Boomer's jumping reach.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you go up. You're at your full 50 feet up.
Yep.
There we go. Skippy, you are up there with him.
Woohoo.
Just stay on the doily. If you gotta pee, just put your butt over the edge and just like pee off the edge.
Got you.
No
Okay.
peeing on the book.
I'll do my best. I've got wax in my ears.
Oh, so all Skippy sees is
I'm like,
Oh,
"Yeah."
actually, oh yeah.
We're all
Yeah,
linked
yeah,
still,
so-
though.
I have
But you would have
telepathy.
spoken to me, yeah.
Yeah,
We
you're
have
all
the
yeah.
link.
You guys are all communicating mentally.
Oh, does this thing get access to our link now that it can telepathically talk to Boomer and I?
No.
That's good.
And don't forget, Gaston comes with his own telepathy too. And he has not been reading your dirty thoughts.
All right. Okay. Zilbra is up.
Surrender! Ogma is awesome. You suck.
Seems legit.
Let's see. All right. Yeah. Is going to sees this nonsense and is like, oh, huh.
So it saw me try, right?
Oh no, it definitely saw you try. Oh yeah, good. Okay.
I don't like the area of effect of that ball that just showed up. That makes me
Let's see.
displeased.
5,000
Nah, it's
foot
fine.
radius. It's fine. Is she gonna nuke Gaston?
Not the book.
What does Sanctuary give you, Gaston?
I don't have it.
Or not Sanctuary, but Protection from Good and Evil. Sorry.
Oh, disadvantage when she's trying to attack me, and I'm immune to a couple things. Fear, possession, and charm.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Oh, and yeah, she doesn't really want to touch me that much. Not that she won't be able to, but she's at disadvantage and is like, ew, holy powers.
Ew.
Yeah.
All right. So she's dealt with your kind before.
By running wisely.
Smart.
All right. Let's see. All right. So yeah, she is going to. All right, she is going to. What does she want to do?
Attack Boomer. She totally wants to attack Boomer. He's the scariest one.
No, she really doesn't like that you guys are flying around up here. So yeah, she's just going to so Skippy sort of out of nowhere, you feel something slash into you.
What? From the front or the back?
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Front to the back.
From the front.
She has
yeah.
different armor class.
It the front of the back is different armor class. And you are going to take, let's see. Oh no, sorry, not that one. Ignore that. There you go. 8 plus 11. So
No, it's 19.
19 damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced. Your hit point damage is reduced by 5.
Maximum or?
Yeah, your hit point maximum is reduced by 5.
That's messed up.
That's so I do the max hit point modifier thingy to reduce it. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ow. Gaston, did you fly into something? What's going on?
Did you fly into something?
Someone's throwing rocks at us.
I didn't see where anything came from.
Nope.
Okay.
But you did hear laughter. You do hear laughter coming from over here on top of this rock.
I don't. But
Oh, you don't
Gaston
hear
does
it. Sorry. Gaston, you hear it. And Felix, you hear it. And Boomer, you hear it.
Okay.
Would Gaston tell me where it's coming from?
Does anyone see anything?
Yeah.
Curious. So
Yeah.
if a spell says creatures of your choice in a 40-foot cube, do I have to see it?
If it doesn't say that you have to see it, then no.
Because I do have spells that say creatures that you can see within a radius
Yeah,
are affected.
If it doesn't,
I have
if
that
it
spell.
said, it will specifically say you have to be able to see the creature.
Because yeah, this one just says creatures of your choice.
Right. But you are charmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just for mechanics wise.
Yep. Yeah, unless it's set, like it will specifically say that you have to see it if you have to see it.
Mm.
Man. Uh-huh.
Nico.
So I can see Boomer charging around. I know he's trying to kill Skippy and or possibly Felix as well. All right, let me see how this works. All right, I am going to. Where do we want Boomer to go? Felix, where do we want Boomer to go?
Yeah,
To go to sleep.
Oh, Gaston, do you not have greater restoration?
Remember, Canon, I don't have it yet.
What's up?
With the forgetting about the diamond stuff, we decided canon wise I don't have it memorized because
Oh, well, I mean, you didn't then with Nico, but you have taken a long rest since then.
oh, I thought we decided I still didn't have it.
No, just that you didn't have
just-
just that Nico wasn't
Oh.
going
It
to be
slipped,
turned
slipped
into
your
it.
mind.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
yeah, I
took
could have done it.
scrying instead because I was going to watch the race.
Ah,
Can you scry on the demon?
Nope, not while I've got my protection from evil
Oh.
up. So you'd be surprised at how many cleric spells are concentration.
there's a lot of them are concentration.
Just about everything a cleric does is concentration except for healing and directed damage, all of which require sight.
All
I
right.
really wish I had sickening radiance to light this invisible demon up in green
Yeah.
energy.
I really
All right.
wish I had wisdom.
You did against the clacking teeth.
You
Wish I
know,
had
I will
wisdom.
Yeah, but
create
that
you
19 wouldn't have done anything either.
a nice holy ring of Ogma later, which has got the holy symbol of Ogma, knowledge across the band that is protection from evil for you later.
Yay.
And
I
on the
am,
inside of the band, it says, I accept Ogma as my personal Lord and Savior.
And,
And it will be cursed, so he can't remove it.
I don't think I'm wearing that.
You thought, what's this? This is your chastity ring. Oh no!
okay. I am going to use. I'm going to peek out and see Boomer like trying to like kill Felix and Skippy. And say, all right, Riven. Let's see if we can get Boomer. Let's see if we can get Boomer away from these guys. I'm going to cast Major Image, and I'm going to create a image of Skippy and Felix, and they're going to be.
You know, Skippy's on my book, right?
Best friends.
Yep,
Okay.
they're going to be over here.
Okay.
Behind this arch initially.
Okay.
And then they're gonna like peek out from behind there and shout over to Boomer, Boomer, stop chasing those shadows and come and help us. And then they're gonna run off. Let's see, how far can Boomer move? How far can Boomer move?
80.
He can move 40 feet in a move.
Yeah.
80 feet in a round.
Yeah, so they're gonna start over here, and then as Boomer, they sort of gonna keep saying, Boomer over here, come and help us. And then as Boomer comes over, they're gonna run off, just sort of staying just ahead of him as he runs over. That's my plan for the image. So I'm just gonna get Boomer running
cool.
around, and they're always gonna be just ahead of him. That's the plan.
Right. All right. So yeah, you cast that.
Yep.
All right. Do you like hide or whatever?
Yeah. I'm doing this from I'm just like peeking out from behind my rock to see what's going on.
All right. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
28.
Ooh.
Dang. hid so well. He's in an alternate dimension.
Yeah, you you fold yourself inside out. You're all, "Whoop, no. All right, yeah, you hide real good.
He's bigger on the inside.
Do I have to do anything on my end?
No.
Okay, I just believe this and
Well, you see it. Actually, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and well, because you also still see Skippy like up there.
And he sees Felix across the quad
And
over
you
there.
see Felix over there.
You don't know what's real, man.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking confused.
And this was Nico telling you, or
And
these, will this follow Nico's deception check?
I would also say, like, Boomer knows that Gaston would never let Skippy back on his book.
That's true.
That's pretty historically accurate.
that seems pretty fishy.
All right, Felix, can I get a wisdom saving throw from you?
Oh,
Maybe, depending on how it. Yeah, 27.
Yeah.
Hey!
All right,
So,
you
no.
hear whispering words. You hear whispering words, but you're still charmed. But you can do what you want on your next turn.
Nice.
I don't know what I want to do. Fuck.
Yes, please.
I speak humpback.
No, you can't. You think you can do these things.
All right.
You really can.
Let's go ahead and turn Boomer into a gigantic sperm whale.
Sperm whale
Boomer,
that can
do you
speak
accept
humpback.
this change willingly?
Yeah, sure.
It'll help you chase them down.
I mean, maybe I'll learn something about, on how to take down a whale in case we fight a dragon again.
Sure. Smart.
As you do.
Hey, man, knowledge.
Yeah.
All right,
Knowledge
so
learning is very important.
Boomer, your movement will go to 0.
That's weird.
I have a
all right,
question.
so
Will his boots of striding and springing allow him to jump?
Yeah, he
no,
can double his 0, triple his 0.
yeah, he
movement,
can
right?
multiply 0 by whatever the fuck he wants.
All right, the hand is gone.
The hand is gone. Boomer, you are now here. I'll just put this here.
Yay, I'm out of the fight, guys. We might win.
How big are whales?
It
Pretty fucking
is
big.
gargantuan.
Wow.
So probably the biggest.
There you go. That's a big old whale.
Amazing.
So
Little
now,
whale.
yeah,
Oh,
just
I
a
love
giant
it.
whale appears and is now flopping around.
Is the crowd enjoying this?
Oh yeah, the crowd sees. Well, they're a little confused at this point. But
a
the
whale?
crowd is actually like booing because they're like, "Boo! What's this invisible bullshit? Boo!"
What about when the whale comes out?
When
And
Gaston
when the whale
hears
comes
the
out,
thing
they
that-
go, "Yeah!
What is that?
What happened now?"
Why?
No, for the elemental plane of Earth, we've got an awful lot of not elemental plane of Earthy critters out there.
Yeah, they're like, "What is happening now?"
Well, Boomer, you actually have more hit points now. You have 189.
Nice.
Good Lord.
That's a big old bag of hit points.
Yeah.
But shouldn't we have made him into like a really wise animal that might have?
Oh, he
Turn me
can
into
get
an
charmed
owl.
as a whale again. That is fine. Just stay away from the whale.
Yeah,
Stay
you just
away
over
from
there.
the
I mean, she's
bowl.
like
That's
flop
true, yeah.
uselessly. Good
You
job.
Gaston, did you say keep out of the blowhole?
Keep out of the blowhole. So what should we do? Keep out of the blowhole.
I'm
And
just-
it can hold its breath for 90 minutes. So
and it could swallow marionettes on as a free action.
yeah.
So pretty good. All
There's a
right.
Pinocchio reference.
Oh,
is-
and then Jeff's just gonna get a little bit closer to me with a bonus action.
Oh, I thought you meant emotionally. Yeah.
No.
All right. She was not pleased by your little trickery bullshit there.
Actually, could I tell Jeff to bone swarm to like maybe give some more sensory of if she passes through that?
Yeah. Jeff will bone swarm.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Make as much sand and dirt as you can, Jeff.
Jeff clacks his teeth at you twice. All right. Yeah, she wasn't super pleased with that little bit.
She gonna attack me? She's that mad?
She's probably not going to attack you, but she is going to ask you to make a wisdom.
I don't think I can crit twice in a row.
Actually, it's not a wisdom save. Sorry, it's supposed to be a charisma saving throw. Sorry, Boomer, that would have been way higher for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a charisma saving throw. Is what
Damn it.
the second one
I
is.
thought that would have been okay if it was wisdom, but now that it's charisma. it's
Yeah,
scary.
actually, it's sorry. Oh yeah, no, the first one's a charisma saving throw too. Ooh.
So 23 is still good, right?
Oh yeah, no, you're still fine.
Nice.
That was that was my mistake. But just letting you guys know, it's actually charisma. So going forward, we'll use charisma, not wisdom. Sorry about
I
that.
So
think
you're-
we all
you're-
like wisdom.
You're not immune to it after you make a save.
No,
That's fine.
yeah, yeah. Anyhow, all right. But Felix, I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
No. I don't think I made it with an 18.
Close, really close, but not quite.
Can I use the wisdom to get the +4 to that?
No.
Oh,
She's going to ask you on your next turn to kindly turn him back.
So am I still charmed now that I'm a different creature?
Well,
You're just-
actually, you're charmed, but you're pretty fucking dumb.
Well, because I thought like what is it like there are things that like we've said before like because like I'm no longer Boomer, I'm just a whale now.
Yeah, your mental stats, but the charm still holds.
You can I thought it was like you can understand like the concepts, like any concepts that animal can understand.
Right. So the charm is still in place. The magic is still on your mind.
Just not terribly
but-
useful right now.
It's not terribly you're charmed. It's so like it would be. You're like, oh yeah, you would have as an animal, you would see this other person because of the magic as friendly. But if she tried to command you, like you don't fucking speak, you're not smart enough to fucking speak anything. So if she tried to talk to you, like it wouldn't do any good. Like you would just she would just go, oh yeah, do this thing, and you go boo, boo.
I don't know how we're gonna win.
Don't worry.
All
I have
right,
a
so
plan.
Felix, she is going to command you. She's going to command you, Felix, on for your next turn to turn him back into let him become Boomer again, and to also summon Big B's hand.
Well, I didn't like that second part because I was gonna drop concentration and just turn it back into a whale again. And I fulfilled. I did it.
She's going to ask you to summon Big B's hand.
I don't see this
And
going.
you can actually do an action with Bigby's hand when you summon it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna ask you to go ahead and just lift up Boomer.
Uh-oh.
While he's a whale, that seems silly.
No, to turn him back into Boomer, and then to lift him up on Bigby's hand.
And then just drop me.
No.
All right, Boomer, it's your turn as a whale.
All right, I would like to.
Well done.
I mean, you do have a 5-foot reach.
Can I just like roll around?
Yes. Go ahead and you know what? I'm not even. You don't even have to roll for it. You can just roll around. All right. This guy is just going to look around and go, I don't know what the fuck.
Shoot at the boys.
Shoot something.
This is
All
not
right,
what I signed up
so
for.
he's just gonna shoot in a random direction.
Didn't we hear the cackle on top of the rocks?
Yeah, you did. That was the last place you heard the cackles on top of the rocks.
Yell for him to shoot on top of the rocks.
He is going to attempt to shoot on top of the rocks.
He's an amazingly awesome shot, right?
Got a 10. The arrow goes just sailing through thin air and goes off into
Someone
the
in the
crowd.
crowd.
Yeah, it goes off into the crowd and plinks off a big rock guy's head.
Does he keep it as a souvenir and like super stoked?
Yeah, like, well, it bounces off his head and somebody like 3 rows up catches it. And they, everybody cheers.
It's like catching a foul ball.
Yeah. All right, Skippy.
How far away am I from this rock thing?
You
don't know
are.
Because I'm not sure about the vertical distance, whether it's measuring it when I do the.
It should do.
Let me see.
Can you?
You are
Okay.
58,
Oh, cool.
59 feet.
Nice. Then I will shoot a frozen shrapnel at the middle of the.
Doing it here?
Yeah. So it's,
yeah, go ahead and launch that. Go ahead. Yeah, so you fire that off.
Yeah. Do I need to roll? I guess I can just roll to hit as long as I don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
26.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the arrow just streaks down. It hits the rock and frozen shrapnel explodes everywhere off the rock. And then you hear a cackling, missed me, coming from over here.
Oh, balls. I was just decorating the rock, woman. Well, woman, not really. Demon.
Yeah, so it's going to be slippery next time she lands on the rock. And
And then what else would you like to do?
Nuzzle my head into the back of Gaston.
Nice. Just right into his
Yeah.
breastplate there.
Yeah.
Or his plate, I guess. I'm not sure what are you wearing, Gaston?
let me double check what my armor is again off the top of my head. I forget. Scale armor.
Scale armor. Nice and soft.
Cool. Oh yeah. I'll get the cape of billowing being billowy.
Maximum billow.
Maximum billow.
Yeah. I guess there's nothing else I can really do. Anyway,
All right.
holding on tight.
Okay.
Tell Gaston not to drive into any other rocks.
Right. All right. Gaston.
All right. Gaston is going to cast thaumaturgy to increase the sound of his voice 3-fold.
Okay.
He is then going to stop of his ass. Fly over to in front of our big giant rock elemental lord.
Yep.
And boom out that this demon is making a mockery of the Bulgra.
Ooh.
Not only did it come into this race under false pretenses, but it's making a mockery of this event in front of you and all of your subjects.
Oh, nice, Gaston.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage since the crowd is booing.
Wow, that is not what I wanted.
Is that with advantage?
12.
12 and a 12.
No one has what's it called?
Inspiration.
I haven't seen inspiration in months.
Yeah.
I forget what it
Oh, yeah,
looks
yeah.
like.
I gave mine to Boomer uselessly.
Yeah.
You should have
it's
saved
in
it.
my history.
Uh,
I give
Oh,
it Boomer-
Skippy. So when you guys flew away, you got attacked.
by
Yeah.
what? Oh, by the zebra chick.
Ah.
Demon Lord.
Oh yeah, that's right. The demon lieutenant.
You see, Skippy, you will take 7 damage, and then you will take
oh man.
7
my
plus
HP.
7 plus. So you'll take 7 plus 21, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 10.
Jeez.
7 plus 21 damage.
Yeah, so 28 total, and then your hit point maximum is reduced by 10.
Wow.
And
Okay.
an additional 10.
I think winning
So,
over the audience is probably our best bet.
So the con, when you say this, Gaston, the con is looking around like and hearing the booing, and the con says, "I could not agree more." And she claps her hands, like her hands come together, boom, and like there's this resounding, like it's both physical and metaphysical boom. And you see Zilbra suddenly becomes visible and is knocked from the sky.
Yeah.
And we'll take some damage.
Does the whale get an opportunity attack?
No, because she's entered its space, not left it.
Nice work, Gaston.
Quick, Nico, blast her out of the area.
As Gaston has this moment of, or as Nico has a moment of, wait, Gaston said good words? What the hell?
Good words. Can't have that.
What?
And then Zilbra will say, "How dare you!" And the con will raise a warning finger towards Zilbra and will say, "I think I've tolerated about all I can. Finish this, or I will." And the demon will flinch back a little bit at that raised finger, and say, and she will hiss defiance, and is now looking daggers up at you, Gaston.
Gaston will
Nice.
bow and say, much appreciated, great lord.
So
And then
while I'm
turn around and face Zebra again and give her the finger.
while I'm charmed, can I try and get Zebra to come to me
Zebra.
to provide opportunity attack for the whale?
Oh, I mean, she charmed you, not the other way around.
I know, but I'm saying like, yeah, come to safety.
You forget. you also have the whale.
And then the whale just goes chomp and eats it. It would be fantastic.
That's a thing that could happen.
Oh, I've got an idea.
But instead, she is just going to teleport and disappear
Oh,
from
damn it.
away from the whale, and appear up here, up here on the rock.
Does she have to
How
make a
good is
dexterity check from all the ice?
yeah, I was gonna say, how good is she at dealing with icy rocks?
Well, I mean, technically she can fly, so pretty good.
Oh, come on, she's stepping on the rock.
Is she?
You
Yeah.
know, Demon Lord of the Abyss.
Mhm.
Demon of the Abyss. It's like Demon Lieutenant of Powers. So it's almost as good as Rogue BS.
Almost.
Right.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, she is up next.
Yeah, that's it for me, sadly.
All right.
Good job.
But I will say that was an amazing turn, man.
That was very good.
So was
Yeah,
that
was great.
inspired?
You know what?
I'm
Actually, I will
pretty
give you
inspired,
inspiration for
yeah.
that. That was really nice.
The rest of, I feel pretty inspired by Gaston.
I think we all feel
Zebra's doing a
inspired.
pretty good job.
Actually, Skippy, you didn't hear a word of what Gaston said. It was all kind of muffled, so you're
Oh,
not
but
very
he-
inspired.
All you
I
heard
don't need to. I don't need to hear Gaston to be inspired.
He's like, you sound an
Bro,
awful lot like
I
Beaker.
look at his glorious radiance.
Yeah.
The
I was
power
like
of-
I was nestled into him. I could feel the inspiration through his back.
Right, but not really. All right. Yeah, she's like, all right, enough playing around. Oh yeah, she's not going to attempt that. That would be insane.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
But she has limits.
Well, no, she just knows, like, she's not gonna try to like fuck with she's not gonna try to like fuck with Gaston's book, as it's a holy thing.
You should slap her with it.
All right, but she is going to. She is, now that she's visible, she's not super pleased. On her turn, so Skippy.
Yes.
Oof.
I think we need to sort out why Skippy is getting like reduced hit points and loss of health pretty quick as well.
Demon Lieutenant of the Abyss, duh.
Ooh, this is all right. She could do this. I'm super sorry about this. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw, Skippy.
Okay,
You're
come on.
intelligent.
Make it.
Skippy's got brains.
DC 22.
15.
Not quite.
Oh.
Not quite. So she casts. So Skippy, your mind is shattered.
Oh my god.
Mental prison.
Feeble mind.
Ooh.
You
Dude,
take
you
4d6 psychic damage.
So what did you say? How
You
much?
take 4d6 psychic damage. Let me go ahead and roll that for you.
4, right?
4. Yep. So you'll take 9 psychic damage.
Okay.
Your intelligence and charisma scores become 1.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow, you're not even able to coordinate yourself well enough to drool at that point.
You can't cast spells, activate magic items, or understand language,
Oh my
or
God.
communicate in any intelligible way.
The whale is smarter than you.
You can, however,
A
identify.
factor of 3.
You can identify friends and follow them, and even protect them. So you basically can't use any of your munitions. You can fire your bow, but that's about it.
Okay.
Wow.
The whale is 3 times smarter than Skippy right now.
I'm just like drooling on.
Yeah,
Gaston's
you're
book,
pretty
like,
damn dumb.
Does that mean I'm not like scared of anything? I'm just like living in fairyland now.
Yeah, ignorance is
Ignorance is
bliss. Like
bliss.
it's all it's there's a lot of noise. It's a little confusing.
Yeah.
You're not
This-
sure what you're
Okay.
doing way up on the book.
Tell me about the
Yeah.
rabbits, George.
Yeah, kinda.
Lenny was probably an int 6 or 7.
How
Like 2 whales.
No,
does this,
Skippy,
does
like,
this
I mean-
last, like indefinitely, or it's
Oh, no, there's good news on that front. At the end of every 30 days, the creature can repeat its saving throw against this spell.
oh,
If it
great news.
succeeds- If it succeeds on its saving throw, the spell ends. It can be ended by greater restoration, heal, or wish.
Okay. Can I any kind of healing?
I actually
no.
no, big H. I have the big
Magical.
H.
Heal.
The cap,
Oh,
the
okay.
the spell heal.
Okay, so I can't just sit on a bottle.
Mm.
I mean,
At
you
this
could.
point, it would be super because you know that like oozes and shit have an intelligence of like 2 or 3. Like you're at 1. You have the intelligence of plankton.
Oh
I've
my
had better
God.
days, yeah.
Nothing you can remember.
Okay. I just hope, I hope that
You are
Gaston
a-
keeps me from falling off the book.
I was about to
Yep.
say, Gaston's probably sit there and go, that was useless. What the hell was that?
Yeah, you are now a potato.
Yeah.
Oh,
Potato
firing
with a
potato.
bow.
and not even like a very smart potato. Like
You're like mashed potatoes.
all right, Nico.
This is
All
your
right.
brain. This is your brain on feeble mind.
Yeah.
Just beating it.
I guess I at least need to give. So she's like hovering around above this rock in the middle now. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get. Let's see.
Oh.
Skippy's just all there.
Carlos Mencia. Da-da-da.
In like the telepathic link now, it's just Skippy like bow, 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 bow.
It's so we went on a bike ride today, and my youngest daughter was on like we have like a little 3-wheel or like a little single wheel bike attachment that attaches to my bike. She made noise the entire time. Like she would talk. One time she just went, "This is what my voice sounds like." I was like, "Oh my God."
At least you know she's
That's
not
what
falling
Skippy
off.
is. It's just constant
Yeah.
chatter now. It's just yeah, and it echoes now. Like it echoes when Skippy.
So that's what Ed's working out right now.
Yeah.
It's a long day. All right, you guys. So somebody was getting feeble-minded because I had to get it. You getting it.
Sitting on a bird,
Good job. Good job.
Down at the ground to Skippy. No. Funny thought though.
So if it's hang on. So if it's 60 feet.
Yeah.
There should be somewhere I can get to that will put me within 30 feet of her.
Roughly 30 feet closer from where you are now.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
math
hang on. That's,
if math is working out.
yeah, I think it may just. I was like, this should be able to work, but I couldn't get the. I think it's like not pointing at her or something. That's why the numbers were like. Were
So
wrong.
here's 30 feet.
Okay. All right. Oh my God, that is close.
Roughly 30 feet.
Okay. All right. So I'll run and I'll stick my hand out to get within 30 feet of her.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine, man. Like
Yeah.
you're within a movement, you can move and get within 30 feet of her.
All right. I'll come out, say enough of this. Time to face
She
you
goes,
one-on-one.
who the fuck are you? Where, what?
Where did
Have you
come
been here the whole time?
Yeah, have you been, what is this? When you guys got a bench? What is this?
bonus combatant? Yeah. I thought I'd let my team dispatch you, but clearly you've been making a mockery of this
Skippy's
contest.
all, the whale flops around.
Yeah, we've got like a duplicate Skippy and Felix just running around in circles around the pillars over there.
Funny, like
Come
the
chase us,
illusion of,
Boomer.
Come
the
chase us,
illusion of
Boomer.
Skippy has more intelligence.
I mean, does Skippy even have intelligence for depth perception right now?
Let's hope so,
Yeah,
because
man,
I've got my bow.
She can technically, because she can technically pull the bow back. It's whether or not she can figure out how to fire it, because it's not
I'll
just
ask
swinging a
Gaston
big club.
Gaston can help me with aiming.
You know, why do I feel like suddenly your critical failure is a 1 through 10?
She's just gonna like, she'll just load Gaston into the bow instead of an arrow, just fucking let him fly.
All right. So as my bonus action, I will Hexblades curse her. And then I shall give her some Eldritch Blast in the face.
All right.
And I now get, let's see, since I've now cursed her, I now get +5 on damage rolls, and I score a crit on a 19 or a 20. So let's try. Let's see if this works.
So looking like 6s.
Yeah, for the one turn before I die. All right, first one. 22.
Hits.
And she will take 6.
Woo!
You know,
Is she
I'm just saying that
concentrating on
maybe
anything
we
at the
might want
moment?
to up our game a little bit.
Yeah.
Is she what?
Is she concentrating on anything?
No, she was, but she's not now.
Okay.
After invisibility got broken.
Yeah, how do we load digital dice? That
I need to reload digital dice. Second roll, 16.
Miss.
Third.
He dodges out of the way.
Oh my god. 15.
Was
Zap,
that
zap.
the best you have?
No.
No. Hold
That's a 20.
on.
That's a 22 on deception.
Come on, Nico.
That
That was deception. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let's see. Hold on. Oh, she believes you. 12.
Yeah. Of course not. This is just a gauntlet on the floor, you fool.
She saw, wow, you better hope so.
Let battle commence. And run away. Actually, no, I use my bonus action and stand there defiantly.
Very
laughing.
good.
Can I laugh at her as a free action?
Oh, yeah, you can laugh at it as a free action.
I shall doff my hat at her.
Right. Oh, and you've got the wax in your ears, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm shouting really loud.
You're just all, it sounds all super awkward, tilted.
Why aren't you even talking to me?
All loud. Of course, you fool. Everyone's like, good. Why is this guy laughing? Like, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
Just like talking over her when she's like replying. Just
all right.
this
Okay.
doesn't look good.
All right, yeah. So she is going to
Surrender.
Run
Apologize.
away.
Go back home.
all right. She is going to she'll just stay right there.
Is she bloodied yet?
Oh yeah. She's looking
Okay.
a little bit rough.
That's
all
right. I action surged on her.
Yeah, but she sucked in all the other elves and looked better.
You also critted with Jeff missile.
Felix, you are up, and you are.
Am I?
You have your marching orders.
All right. I cast Bigby's hand. That drops concentration on the whale.
And scoop up Boomer.
Yep. And as soon as I get him off the ground, if I break concentration, did I follow the directions? She didn't say a great height. She just said lift him up and drop him.
No, she didn't say drop him. She said lift him up.
Oh, okay.
She needs Boomer.
How
She
high?
needs Boomer to get up to a height.
What if I break concentration? Am I following directions still?
You for this round, you have to follow it. You can break it on your next turn if she doesn't. If she doesn't continue to, if you manage to hold off her directions.
Yeah. Okay.
But she didn't tell you to move him. She just said pick him up.
Yeah.
So you just go. There you go.
Yep.
She also didn't say do it on the palm of the hands. You can just grab him. Of course, Boomer may be against being
Yeah.
grabbed by a big hand.
Yeah. So let's have the hand and Boomer grapple. Yeah, to see if.
Yeah,
I can
because
get-
Boomer does not yet know. Well, I mean, it is your hand. Boomer,
Would
do
you be
you
resisting?
resist being grabbed by Felix's Bigby's hand?
He's probably very confused too about being a gigantic whale and then coming back.
Do I want to resist or do I not want to resist?
Would Boomer generally resist
Yes.
the big hand grabbing him?
That's the question.
Well, do previous commands still apply?
No, it's just on your turn.
No.
Just on
for
that.
Boomer.
Just on that turn. So as
No,
soon
no,
as that
no, for
round is
like-
over,
like-
the command no longer holds.
Oh,
So
so the
Boomer
command
is
only
still
lasts for one
charmed,
turn?
right?
Whatever,
up?
like the charmed commands.
So you're still charmed by her, but she can only tell you sort of what she can give you a command to do on that round, but
Oh.
the command doesn't hold permanently.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I wouldn't resist then.
All right, it's holding Boomer now.
All right.
It is not squeezing though.
No. All right. At the end of her turn, Boomer, can you give me a charisma saving throw?
Yeah. Why not? I like rolling dice for no reason.
Oh, you have a minus. Oh, that's right. You have a minus.
Yeah.
Nah,
Oh,
there's
I
really no point in
critted.
rolling this. Oh
And
man, you
it's-
crit too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep. I mean, that's a great roll. You tried. But yeah, so she tells you, Boomer, on your turn.
Why am I
she-
rolling if a crit isn't going to do anything?
I think it's funny.
Oh, cool.
This is what my voice sounds like.
She tells you, Boomer, on your turn, that she wants you to stay on the hand and prepare to attack. To prepare to attack the cleric.
Do saves automatically? No. Okay.
Generally,
I knew
when you
skill
do
checks
critical
did.
save, you get extra lines of how awesome you were, but if it didn't make it, it still doesn't make it.
Yeah, the only
The
thing
critical
crits
only
count
work-
for is attacks.
Tax.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So what am I doing again? Sorry.
She's telling you to stay on the hand and prepare to attack the cleric.
Okay.
All right. The mage now, or the drow now sees her, and he's like, "Fuck this bitch."
Shoot her. No, don't shoot her. She's my friend.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and shoot her. Oh wait, he has to try to hit her first. That's what he has to do. So if he hits, he does not. Yeah, he misses, gets close but misses. Skippy. Here goes dumb Skippy.
I want to shoot at the big red fluffy looking lovely thing.
Yeah, you will do so at disadvantage as you try to figure out how the fuck your bow works.
Be like, I'm assuming Gaston will kind of give me a hand if I'm pointing and if it's looking a bit weird, but let's have a go.
The bad guy's over there.
All right, first attack is 18.
Misses.
All right, second attack.
I can just see Skippy with like a tongue between her teeth.
Also an 18. Oh no, 20.
Hits.
Hey. I'll roll damages on that one. I rolled a 6 damage.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
You probably loaded the arrow in backwards or something.
Yeah.
And third attack is gonna miss 16.
Yeah. So Skippy launches a couple of arrows. Zilbra is going to hiss. Felix, can I get a charisma saving throw?
Oh, he's away.
Yes.
We need a successful charisma saving throw from Felix.
I doubt it, but here we
we
go.
need a successful saving throw from Felix.
Yeah, that's an 8. That's not gonna do it.
She tells you on your next turn to position the hand, to move the hand so that Boomer can move the hand up to the cleric so that Boomer can attack the cleric.
Wow.
How far does the hand move?
Hand only moves 60.
So she wants you to move it as close as you can, as close as you can to the cleric so that Boomer can attack the cleric.
All right, you're gonna have to make them flying and.
Yeah, but that's on your turn.
Oh, got it.
On your
That
next turn.
sucks.
All right, Gaston.
Okay.
You guys should tell the elf guy to hit me to try and break concentration.
No, don't attack party members. I might be the only person who believes that, but
No, the elf guy is not our party member.
True.
Drow.
Yeah, good point. But I still won't convince him to attack party members. I will, however. See how close can I get?
Yeah, that's not true. You've kicked Nico before.
Yeah, but
That was a derogatory moment. That wasn't actually an attack. I mean, peeing in his boots is different than stabbing him in the eye, right?
No, but you kicked him. You had a legit kick attack against him.
You and Azkern almost killed me.
We was just joshing.
I blame Masker. He convinced me. He was very, convincing.
Those charismatic paladins. Man, if you guys had a paladin right now, whoo, that would help.
That would be useful.
Yeah.
Well, Skippy might be gone soon. We can always reconsider our choices.
God.
Did you forget to breathe?
Did you forget? Just,
What?
Whoa.
Starts raining and Skippy drowns. It's like,
You know, it's amazing because she's amphibious. That's
Yeah.
the incredible part.
So Gaston moves
turn those jeans on.
a little bit closer to it, and Zebra Lady there needs to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, DC 18.
All right, Dex.
Ooh.
Yeah, Dex.
Oh, not you.
Does gravity work if you don't know what gravity is? Just cartoon Skippy stays there as Gaston flies away.
No, gravity does work regardless of whether or not you believe in it. Just like the Earth is round, whether or not you believe it's a globe.
12.
That's
Oh,
not
come on, Gaston.
Wow.
Don't be crazy talk.
So
She got a 12.
18 sacred flame damage because
nice.
clerics suck.
18.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
And then Gaston is going to have her make a strength saving throw, also DC 18,
Yep.
or she's going to get smashed into the rock.
All right.
with the telekinetic
Strength.
stuff.
Strength.
Strength to
Yeah.
DC 18.
Ooh, 5.
Wow,
Yeah.
she is moved down towards the rock 5 feet.
And then she gets some ice in her face.
I mean, you know that the ice
It's in
doesn't
her
like
hair.
it's not floating around, right? It explodes, it goes away.
But
Yeah.
it's sitting on the top of the rock for a bit. It's not going to do any damage, but she might get a bit soggy.
Yeah.
All right, man. Her tootsies get slightly chilled.
Thank you.
Gaston pulled her down towards the rock, telekinetically using her hair. You know, just add insult to injury.
Right. Yeah. Unless, of course, she likes that sort of thing.
Where he learned it from. Go Alexa. Shut up.
All right. Gaston, is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
All right. She, after that little attack, she is really not looking good. She is going to, she looks up at you, Gaston, after being burned by the holy fire of your god, and glares at you, and then she glares up at the Khan, and she says, fine. I forfeit this pitiful contest. All of you will burn anyway. You will all be disassembled. Bit by bit, the abyss yawns before you. And then she
Gaston
throws her wings out wide. And the rock and everything that she's on there in the center is consumed by black abyssal flame.
Ooh.
And there's this like the whole arena like shakes as she tears open a rent in the abyss, which should not be possible in this arena. She rips open a rent into the abyss and laughing maniacally, she falls backwards into it, and she says, she yells, I will have your souls one way or the other. Yimik is not and you can't hear this actually, Nico. Yimik is not done with you, Casca. He will have you for an eternity.
Yeah, while she's shouting at me, I'll just be, shouting over the top of her because I obviously can't hear her. So I'll be like, where are you going? What's the matter? Too spicy for you?
I have a question. Since my telekinetic grip is holding onto her hair, can I pull her back out?
No. This is
Aw.
she's being sucked into the abyss, and she you'll find this out later, but there's magic around this arena to prevent any sort of planar shift in or out of this arena. When you look at the con Gaston, because you turn around and you're like, hey, this fucking thing, the con is visibly shaken. And the con will stand up after this happens, after the fire erupts out of this, and the rocks in the center of the arena are all stripped out and taken away, and there's just sort of this slaggy mess in the middle. The con steps forward, and the crowd is like dead silent now, like absolutely quiet. And the con will step forward and say, "This contest is at an end. We have our champions and those who have proven themselves just and righteous." And then she points right at you, Gaston, and she says, in a quieter voice, like, because you're kind of floating right there in front of her, she says in a quieter voice, she says, "Gather your team. We need to talk now." And she will disappear back into there's a chamber behind the audience balcony.
Alrighty.
And your friendly rock guide will roll out of one of the side doors, and will motion to you vigorously, motion to all of you vigorously to follow.
I try and whip up the crowd a bit, just sort of like, the victors, yes, yes.
Nobody is responding. Like, it is dead silent. Like, everyone is just staring into the arena.
Well,
I'll just carry on anyway.
It's dead silent except for the coming from Skippy.
Does Gaston recognize Feeble Mind? Because I do have heal memorized.
Skippy's a Muppet with no
Gaston,
hand.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check with advantage, arcane or medicine with advantage.
Skippy's like, I love you, Gaston.
Spaghetti.
What's up?
28.
18. Yeah,
No.
you.
And 28.
Oh, 28. Yeah. You see this and you're like, oh, shit. Right.
So I'll go ahead and dump the heal spell to get her brain back.
You Gaston lays the holy hands of Ogma onto you, Skippy. Your mind is now restored. Your intellect and charisma scores are back to what they were.
Yay.
And you gain 70 health.
And you gain 70 health.
And 70, good, thank you.
Yeah.
Be like,
Does that fix the-
what?
The max health.
Yeah, we'll say it does.
So I get my max hit points back.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll motion to the drow guy to like stay close.
Yeah, you need to fucking hang tight, man.
Mostly
yeah,
because his soul, I want it right next to me.
Yeah, he sucks up right next to you.
Do I remember everything that's happened? Like, do I remember being like?
Oh no, you were rolling blank tape.
Okay.
Like, wow, your brain could not process any sort of visual information that was coming in. Like, you were basically just rolling blank tape while that was happening.
So I will now be like, what? Where did she
Yeah,
go?
you're
Like,
fucking. You got the
why
bow
is it
out,
so-
like you're.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's still quiet anyway. So I guess because I've still got like stuff in my ears. But...
Yeah, Skippy's got no situational awareness of the thing that's like, where'd she go?
Unplug the ears, ask Skippy to step gently onto the ground, throw the doily
Like,
away.
what happened? Like, why is it so quiet? Where is she?
Zebra ran away, made all sorts of mean words. We're gonna go see the boss
So
and
did
see
we
what the
win?
boss has got to
Like
say.
we won?
You can
Is
see
it
me
over?
still doing like a victory lap behind
Yes.
you. In the,
Yeah, use the mental connection to tell Nico, hey, we kind of got to go meet with the boss lady, like urgently.
yeah, I'd be like shadow boxing my way around like the.
Read the crowd, man.
Yeah,
just
everyone is
stunned,
still
yeah.
like, the arena is still like, it's starting. There's starting to be some murmurs now. There's starting to be some murmurs now, but it is still very quiet, and the murmurs do not sound good
Great.
or pleasant or happy.
Yeah, let's not piss off the audience to the point that they all attack us. Shall we go see what's going on?
Yeah, okay.
So you all follow Bilgra back into the you follow him through the arena. You go through several passages, and you're heading up all the while, going upstairs and around. He eventually leads you into the audience chamber of the con.
Is the drow
and-
guy with us as well? Like,
Yeah.
has he been?
Yeah, the drow guy is walking right behind Felix. He's hanging back, but he's
Okay.
definitely staying. He's trying to be. He's
Mhm.
trying to be part. He's not leading, but he's trying to look like he's part of the group.
He's got.
I
Felix
want him on my
and
hip,
he's
like-
petting it for his little blankie.
Yeah, and he's also, you can see him like his, because none of you really have like any sort of insignia except for Gaston. And so you can see him trying to copy, like he's trying to like draw the symbol of Ogma on the front of his.
I will give him his own tabard.
Yeah, he gladly takes that. He's like, nope, part of the team, fucking part of the team.
Hey man, if you want to be part of the team, we've got a ship that you could be part of the crew of.
Part of the crew. Part of the
As we're
crew.
As we're going in, like,
You like sailing.
Ogma's a pretty cool dude. He totally understands how, speaking in Elven, he totally understands how to drop a wrong turn. You should really go and come to one of our meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, at this point he's like, yeah, totally. Yeah, that sounds.
Felix
Does he
is
like
Oh,
sailing?
you wanna
Yeah,
go
he tells you
in
he
here?
loves sailing. Although,
You just have to hold this nice staff of Felix's, and you'll
Love
be
sailing?
part of the team forever.
yeah, he tells you he loves sailing. Although you're skeptical how much a dweller of the undercommon or of the Underdark has ever maybe even seen the ocean. Like, you're very skeptical.
I'm using this
Oh,
more
you're
to
gonna love
judge
it.
how willing he is to just do whatever than
Yeah.
like
Oh, at this point, you guys are his fucking lifeline. And he knows that. Like, he is like, no, look, we've always been together. I'm part of the team. Fucking
we'll
doing
make a
stuff over
sailor
here."
out of you, don't worry.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it.
He's like, totally, yeah, I love sailing. I love the smell of the grass beneath my feet.
Close enough. You'll do fine.
Right. Yeah.
You'll pick it up.
So you guys, you come into the audience chamber. You can see that the con, several of the con's advisors surround her. Lesser Dow they're in deep concentration as you enter. The Bilgra will roll up to the con, and he says, kind of gestures like, hey, they're here. The con holds up a hand to silence her advisors, and she says, well, you've won, and I will grant you one wish, one request of me, as is your right. But first, I need to know what was that? It seemed to know you. It seemed to take this personally. What have you brought to my realm?
Nothing.
Gaston was like, this thing was already here.
We didn't know
and
we
Gaston
were
was
coming
very
here.
clear as to it's a lieutenant of the abyss who thinks very highly of itself. And apparently, my teammate sometime in the past has thwarted the efforts of that lieutenant's boss at some point in the past.
I see.
I don't
So
have
you,
details, I wasn't there.
so you are sworn enemies of this?
Oh
You
yes.
say this
We
is a
are
creature
now.
of the abyss.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a creature of the abyss. I mean, I wouldn't exactly say sworn enemies, but we're definitely not friends, and I'd kill it the chance I got. But I'm not going to go into the abyss and chase it down.
I would
I
say
see,
I'm a
so-
sworn enemy.
I see. So you were hunting this. You were hunting this creature, and you hunted it here to my realm.
Nope, didn't even know it was here.
Oh,
We were actually here looking for, we were following the elemental path, trying to get an air elemental to help our ship fly.
why would you want to fly?
To chase dragons?
And to end the demon incursion.
So we can hunt more creatures like this.
Ah, a worthy goal. A worthy goal. I see.
Apparently
have
our
to
efforts
have
have
a-
them.
When we
Yeah,
hunt
yeah,
these
yeah.
dragons,
Dragon!
it's easier to hunt them in the air where no whales are gonna fuck it up.
She looks at you, kind of squints her eyes, and she goes, I don't know much of hunting dragons, I guess.
Well, apparently the whales and the dragons have an alliance. Just so you know.
She leans over to one of her advisors and says something, and you can see all the advisors are like, oh, I have
Yeah.
no fucking
Gaston
clue.
Going,
And she goes, as you say. So, do you think this will be back? That it should not have been able to leave this arena. Mograi is a sacred trial, and
So
nothing should be able to leave it. It should be held here by ancient magic.
I have a question before we get over the whole escape thing, because demon lords are ridiculously powerful. What could it have asked? What would a demon be interested in that you could give it as a wish? Why was it even here?
She leans back and she says, I had not considered that. That's and she says, a moment, and she leans over to her advisors, and they talk back and forth. And she said, and one of them says something, and her head, you see her head kind of rock back, and she points at him. There's some angry words that are going back and forth. It sounds like a rock slide, what you
I
guys
speak primordial.
So you can well, they're speaking Terran.
And I have
so you're
tongues.
so you can hear they're not speaking super loud, but you're picking up something that they keep talking about, a core, and they're speaking of it in very reverent tones, like whenever the advisors say it. She demands, she basically calls one of them a liar, and says he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And then two of the other guys confirm what the first guy said. And she's silent for a moment, and she turns back and she says, apparently there is an ancient law.
Is this back in common?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
switched back to common. And she says, there is an ancient law that has to do with this festival. It has not been invoked in, and she looks over at one of the advisors, and he says a number. It doesn't make any sense to you, Gaston. Like, he says a number, and then she thinks about it, and she says, what would be 300 millennia by your reckoning. And she says, this law would give the victor the ability to take and she pauses for a moment. You can see she's like trying to think of a translation. And she says, the center. And she says this, and she's expecting you to like react, and she goes, how'd you
Try it. Gaston will talk to her in whatever they speak, Orin or whatever it is.
Terran.
Maybe Terran's like, so try it in this language.
And she says, so basically the words that she says to you, it is the essence of elemental earth. It's what gives the Tao their power. It's what is elemental earth.
Oh, snap.
Ooh.
And
are you explaining this to us, Gaston?
Mentally through the link.
Can we ask for that?
And she says, I don't know what it could have done with this. It is the elemental plane of earth. I don't know. I did not think that even the demon lords possessed power enough to corrupt the center.
Hey, Nico, what would you do with it?
I'd make loads of gold.
Highest bidder, highest bidder.
Like
Gaston
no
include
hesitation.
What a demon would do with it?
Well, she goes, she says, theoretically, it could have enslaved the Tao.
Is there a
Right
way
up your
for
alley,
me to
Nico.
protect it a little bit? Make sure that won't happen? Change the law?
And she looks, looks at her advisors, you're saying this, and she goes, I think the custom will be changing shortly.
Is there anything
And
we can
you
do to
see
help the custom change?
What's up?
Is there anything we can do to help the custom change?
And she says, you have done enough by beating them in the race. But this custom, and again, she looks at her advisors, she says, to have us be so vulnerable is something that I cannot permit as the Khan. And she gives a very meaningful look at one of the advisors who, his rocky self begins to sort of clatter, and motes of dust and bits of gravel are shaking off of him.
Coward.
He says, now, I do not wish to hinder you anymore. Clearly, you are on a very important quest. Name your boon.
Can we
If
have
it is
a
within my power,
sidebar?
I shall grant it.
Can we have a sidebar amongst my compatriots? Because
Of course. And she goes, and she leans forward, she goes, I understand that custom has not changed, but if you ask for the center, you will not leave this room alive.
okay.
And then she leans back.
Oh, question before we
We
get
can
going.
leave
Do you
dead,
happen to
right?
have any greater elemental air elementals in prison that you could give us?
And she says, no.
Nah.
No.
Okay, we'll come up with
Why,
something.
why would we imprison them?
So guys, clearly
What?
we want
Maybe they broke
loads
your
of
rules?
gems. We want loads of gems and gold.
We kill
and stuff,
them
You know,
on site here.
clearly we want loads of gems and gold and stuff. In addition to getting out of here, right?
I think getting out of here is a bigger priority than loading our pockets here, Nico.
What to say?
Well-
I wish maybe they could help us along the elemental path
Didn't-
here and get us to the next stop.
Or could
Well,
they just
didn't-
take us to the end?
Yeah, maybe they could just take us to the end. A
But
guide?
if they kill their elementals on site, can't we just ask them to imprison
Oh.
one for us instead?
I don't think they killed them. I think they just don't give a rat's ass.
I think
Great.
didn't she just say she kills them
If they were here, yeah.
if they're here? Yeah.
Kind of like nerds and jocks. They never really.
Can we
Hang
ask
out.
her for tips and stuff on how they would fight?
How do we
Air
how could
elementals?
we capture one? Yeah. But don't we have
knows what
Abigail
she's
to help
doing.
us?
She
Yeah.
knows what
Yeah.
she's doing.
Abigail know how to capture an air elemental? Isn't that why she's here?
I mean,
thought
she could
so.
read a book.
Yeah, she's
no,
got she has a ritual. She's got a book. A ritual that tells how to bind a greater
We got
arrow.
that covered. So
She
what
has
do you want to favor from this guy?
Theoretical
Can we-
experience.
can
She does not
we-
have practical or field experience collecting these.
But should we ask for like if they have anything since she agrees that our quest is like virtuous, if there's anything that she could give us to help us succeed against like the demon
Hey.
incursion?
Do they happen to have, a set of, call it 6 rings of protection from evil by any chance? Or 1 item of protection from evil that we can maybe give to Boomer so that he's no longer possessed and used against the party? That'd be a great wish for me. That's Gaston's wish.
Oh, do we get individual wishes?
No.
Oh, that's
That's
lame.
what Gaston's suggestion is 2 things. Gaston would either suggest we get the protection item for Boomer, or we ask them to speed up the change so that the core is no longer at risk.
No, you see, I really,
Yeah.
really think
Well, they can
Anything
take care
we
of their own
want.
core.
anything we want, these guys can make loads of gems and gold and stuff. Like, they don't even care about it. Like, if they can get us out of here and just give us all this worthless stuff on the way out, we
Yeah,
can just
so-
we can go and buy all of the
Nico,
protective items we
Nico.
want. What?
If you give me a little time, I can come back here anytime you want. Just bring some wood and trade for it.
Ah.
Cool.
Yeah,
What-
you make a good point, Gaston. I think we could do well in business together.
Did we think about just asking like, hey, can you just like send us to whatever kind of like air elemental we need?
I'm pretty sure that's where we were going. Yeah,
Hmm.
I was
But-
walking around. I don't know what
Thank
she
you.
was doing.
golden gems and
Yeah.
stuff.
I also wanted to ask them to give us something to help us succeed in our quest. They must have something useful.
Yeah, we can ask for something very generic, like, hey, could you help us get to this place so that we can capture the air elemental? And if they say no, we can ask for protection item for Boomer.
Well, we need to get out of here. I think that's the
Yeah.
biggest
Mhm.
problem we face right now. We don't have a way out of this plane.
Yeah.
We're still following the path, right?
Yeah. So maybe that's what we need to ask for to like help us along the path. But and if they have anything useful for us in our quest, like
How many-
can we ask like a
Yeah, how many
I can
commas
find
can
it.
we put in this wish
yeah.
statement?
Well, I would say let's not piss off the con. The con's in kind of a grumpy place right now. And so let's leave a favorable impression so that when we come back, we get good deals on the gems. Not that Gaston is greedy, but do you know how many books you can buy with a lot of golden gems?
How many protective amulets and whatever else.
And then you could trade that book back in for the golden gems when you come back here.
No.
It's probably worth more here than anywhere else.
But not going to read it. They're probably just going to use it as toilet paper.
That's what you use books for.
No! God,
Boomer
sacrilege!
uses toilet paper.
No, but I
That's
mean,
why they tear out one at a time, right?
Well, that's what you use books for, but boomers like to use them. I use
should
my
we
axe.
should we get back to the Khan before she really gets pissed off?
Okay, so
You guys
turn
are
around.
just over there like fucking
Yeah.
Eagles all fucking goal.
We are, again, you know, our quest is to go and search out for a greater elemental to bind to our ship so we get to fly. Is there anything you can do to assist us in that path?
I can help you along the path. I cannot get you to the elemental plane of air. However, I can get you to the elemental plane of fire. And from there, you can get to the elemental plane of air.
Can you get us to the side that's right next to the air? And not like at the beginning? Like,
I will do what I can, but I can also offer you these. And she rolls her hands around and she holds up and she moves her hands around and you see earth and dust swirl around in a ball. And then dust, the earth, like it looks like it's wet earth, and then it begins to dry, and then it flakes away, and she holds up these massive stone shackles. And she says, these will help to restrain the flighty nature of air. And will help to hold it in place for you to restrain and capture it. It will
Boomer,
hold
these
it and
are,
bind it.
These look like something that you should carry, Boomer.
Alright.
Yeah, well, she like holds them out to Gaston, and like they're as like one of them can fit around Gaston's waist, like one of the manacles.
Yes. Gaston will look and give a pleading look over at Boomer.
Yeah, she and like Boomer, like you take them, and you're like, ooh, shit, like they're weighty, like I mean, these are like like osmium, like these are fucking dense, like they are heavy.
Nice.
Boomer's like, hey, strength training.
Eggs, yeah. Could be doing some squats and
Just curling them. Yeah.
That's what I think. If I wear these on my wrist and I hit somebody with my axe, how much more damage will I do?
Like cyan training.
She says, now, would you like to continue along the path?
Yes, but before we go, could I ask one small favor? I would like to purchase a rod which would act as a guide back to this plane if I should come to visit you again to make the path straight.
She looks at you and she says, yes, of course. You have acted as friends to this court, of course. And she again moves her hands around and she produces a rod that has her symbol, has the Khan symbol on the top of it. And she presents it to you, Gaston.
Excellent.
And she says, this is attuned to my court. Hold it and keep it safe, for this will allow you access to my palace. Anytime you come, it shall alert me to your presence on the elemental plane of earth, and I shall send a retinue to meet you and bring you to me.
Excellent.
Every time she turns up, she asks Gaston if he's got wood.
Dude, Gaston's got a full-on chubby going. Lucky, yeah. He's a happy.
Your Highness, there are some beautiful decorated banners and things on the way here. Would it be possible to get one as a keepsake of our journey here?
She says, you wish one of the celebratory banners?
Yes.
And she looks at she looks at one of the advisors, and they all kind of like they shrug, and she goes, "You want one of the decorations?"
Yes, I feel we need something to remind us of the glory that we experienced here today.
What's up, Boomer?
Where is Roxanne?
Oh,
She looks at she says, "Oh, were you not told what happens to the wild elementals after the race?"
Oh,
oh
not the
no.
Grand National.
No, I might have missed that.
And she looks over at Bilgra, and Bilgra, you can see him go, like, like if he's got like a stony face and everything, but you see him kind of go, "Ooh, shit." Yeah. And she looks back, she goes, "I am sorry. They, of course, return to the earth."
Return her back from the earth.
They are wild elementals. They are
Yeah.
not under anyone's command.
Yeah.
Roxanne's free now, Boomer.
No.
So at this point, is our drow friend, like, is he included with us? Do we see any animosity?
Oh, he's been like sort of like tucked. He's like kind of tucked behind you. He's been trying to like make himself not seen.
I'm just curious if the con here cares or whatever. Like,
So the
I
con,
can read that.
so at this point, she catches sight of him, and she goes, "You,
may I
you
interject?
were with." What's up?
I'm talking to the con, like, may I interject when I see her point to the guy? Like,
And she goes, "Go ahead."
he has decided to join our team, and he has been a productive member so far in our victory over the demon, and we would like to keep him on our team and ask that he not be turned into paste. And I'll look at him like, I asked.
As she looks, she squints her eyes and she looks at him, and she goes,
And his deals here were with the lady he walked in with, not the demon that she turned out to be, that was inside the arena.
But he did side did lose the trial, which says that they are guilty of cheating and dishonoring the race.
But if he joined our team, was he on the losing side?
This is something to consider.
Can I send the Khan a message using message?
Yeah.
Say, Your Highness, would it help sway your mind if I promised that an eternity of torment awaits him if he remains with us?
She will send back to you in your head, as she says, "You can punish this creature for all eternity."
Yes.
And she looks at you, and you can see she's looking hard at you now. And Rivet in your head goes, "She sees me. She sees me. You're not in the shadows. She sees me." And she is, she's looking at you hard, Nico, and like it feels like she's looking like into you. And she goes, "Oh, I see. Does she lay claim to this one?"
Not yet. Maybe she will once eternity is over and she can do whatever she wants with him then. Once we're through with him.
She goes, "Ah, that's how you get eternity." And this is all just between you and her.
Mhm.
And then she looks up, she goes, yes, by all means, little drow, go with them.
You are indeed
Hey,
as
hey.
merciful as you are wise. Your greatness.
After Gaston saw the look, Gaston looks over at Nico and mentally goes, "What did you do?"
Nico just wink.
Do you wink the eye that's inside the eye patch or the other one?
Oh no, I'll wink the. Oh, actually, I'll lift up the eye patch.
I'll lift up the eye patch and wink. Super subtle.
Man.
Yeah, perfect.
I imagine during this whole thing, Boomer's just crying.
Yeah, just Roxanne. Roxanne.
She went to the great rock farm in the sky.
We could have been so happy together.
Yeah, about those celebratory banners. We can get some of those, right?
She goes, of course, no one's ever. I mean, we usually just throw them away after the thing. Sure.
The artistry.
Fuck you.
And she snaps her fingers. Did you say the artistry?
Yeah.
You're sincere.
Yeah, she snaps her fingers, and one of her attendants brings the one of the banners to you. You know, one of the large ones that was hanging like in the street, and it's got it folded up, and he hands it to you, and it probably weighs, it probably weighs like several hundred pounds. Like it's you're just judging by the weight of it. There's a lot of metals and stuff in it. Some of them are valuable, some of them not so much, but there's a lot there. Just judging by the weight of it, you think that even if you just melted it down just by gems and metals and stuff alone, the thing is probably worth like 10,000 gold easy.
Yeah, there'll be a
Can Nico carry it?
A tear will sort of trickle out of my eye. I'll just be like, "It's so beautiful." And I'm not even lying.
She looks at you and she says, "Are you a collector of celebratory banners?"
I'll be back for more. I promise.
And she looks at, like, she's looking at it. She kind of looks at you, Gaston, and she goes, "Is this common where you're from?"
His actions for your banner is very common for him, actually. But in general, for the celebratory banners, it's more the specific materials and artistry that is with this one that would attract a lot of people to it.
Well, I will pass your compliments on to the craftsman.
Please do.
And
Yes.
she looks over at one of the advisors, and he kind of shrugs and makes a little note on a stone tablet.
Yeah, Gaston will pull out his sketch pad and say, "See, I sketched a couple of them because I was impressed too."
And she goes, "Well, I'm very glad that you enjoyed our festival and eternally grateful that you showed up."
Skippy,
Thank you. It was quite the experience.
Skippy wants to say before we go.
Sorry, I drooled all over your arena.
Yeah, sorry for all the mess. Great Khan, I'm interested in learning as much as I can about the combination of different plants and to make alchemical potions, and I wonder if there's anything I could learn about the combination of rocks or minerals from you. Do you have anything I could use that could help make my my arrows more powerful?
She looks at you and she says,
Use stone instead of wood.
Yeah. See,
I love wood.
you're using currency to fire your arrows. I'm not sure why you would do that. She looks at you and she looks at you and says, you wish to make it explode?
That would be great.
She leans over to one of the advisors, and there's some stuff going back and forth, and she goes, return to me and she kind of goes back and forth with the guy, and she says, return to me in 2 months' time, and we will have something for you.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I look forward to it.
And she looks at you, Gaston, and she says, you will accompany her.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be the one bringing her. It would be all my honor and privilege to do so.
And she looks over at Nico. She goes, and maybe we can have another banner made up.
He would appreciate that greatly, I'm sure. He particularly likes the sparkly gems.
And she goes, really?
Yeah. Emeralds, rubies, diamonds. He loved those.
He finds
Who
them
doesn't?
aesthetically pleasing?
Yes.
Only when they're laid out in such beautiful, when someone has captured the soul of a place, you can clearly see the artist's heart and soul poured into this piece of work.
And she looks at, she goes, you speak as one of the Stone Brothers, and she gestures to Boomer. And she says, you have a true love of the earth.
Yeah.
And the things pulled from it, yes?
Of course. Who in their right mind couldn't but be awed by the beauty of earth and what comes from it?
She says, truly, this is a great day. I did not know that dwellers of your plane had such appreciation.
That sounds like, oh yeah, a lot of them would really appreciate this stuff.
Well, I didn't want to appear insincere.
We're gonna ruin the economy when we get back.
Boats made out of solid gold. Just
Inflation is gonna be a real thing.
Actually, it's not too bad because we can't carry a whole lot. We're not Boomer, so our strength is limited.
But we can buy strength potions to enable us to carry more next time. Bags of holding. This is a non-linear process.
This is very, very well. I look forward to your return.
As do I.
Now, are you
This is
prepared
gonna
to
be so
continue on the
great.
path?
Yes.
And Nico's just sobbing.
Yes, we are very prepared to go on the path. And thank you again for your guidance and assistance.
Out of game, maybe we should rest before we go to a new plane that might be inhospitable.
Yes, maybe we could rest before we leave.
Oh, apparently my companions are tired from their exertions. Is it possible we can rest one night before we go?
Of course. I assumed you'd be eager, but if you wish to stay, of course, we shall have a feast tonight to celebrate your victory, both in the arena and in the race.
Thank you, Great Khan.
And of course, you can rest. You may rest here. I sometimes forget that your soft kind has need of rest.
Yeah, pretty much
we
any
get
meat
Boomer?
requires some.
Can we get Boomer like a little model of Roxanne carved that he can?
That's actually one of my plans for the evening is to make him an 18-inch tall Roxanne.
Oh.
Oh.
Randomly during those lonely days.
Just holding on to Roxanne.
You weren't supposed to see that, a la Deadpool.
Yeah.
So you're led off to chambers much nicer than the ones that you stayed in before the race. Like these ones are actually like in the Khan's palace. You're led away from the arena towards the Khan, into the Khan's palace, and the rooms you're put up in are very, very opulent. The sand bed that is there for you is very, very, like the sand is very fine. It has a room next to it that you can change the temperature of the sand.
Excellent. Before we all split up, Gaston needs to do his post-combat check for curses, poisons.
The huge.
Yeah.
You give everybody the once over. Nobody is poisoned. You do find, you're not positive, but like, oh God, you ask Skippy, you're all right, Skippy, what's today? And she's like a day off on everything she says, and you're all, yeah, good enough.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough. That's fine.
Her mind just turned into mashed potatoes, so yeah.
You're like, yeah, good enough. That's close enough. It's fine. But yeah, everybody checks out okay. Nobody has any lingering poisons.
What about Felix's alcohol?
Oh yeah, you do discover that. Yeah, when you're giving Felix the scan, like you just go, what the hell is this? And you're looking, you're all, hold on, man, and you give him another once over, and you're all, what did you
should just
do?
Encourage him to just like down a ton of like very strong spirits with Nico. Be like, I bet you can outdrink Nico, Felix.
So Gaston, you discover this while standing in, like you're all, I don't know how long this is going to last, but apparently.
Yeah, but when you have the time, if you could write down what you think happened, that would be really great for me.
I think I have a pretty good idea. Being all like some magic stuff happened that, right? Like Felix would know that's
you're like,
where it came from.
Yeah, you're like, well, I remember her talking in my head, and then she told me to make Skippy burn. I attempted the spell that from memory, but I wasn't concentrating. I wasn't. My head was full of everything that I had prepared. Did my best, and this is what happened.
All right. Could I also?
Keep this a secret for now, please.
That's fine. As long as you don't do anything dangerous and make deals with devils about your alcohol, we're fine.
Devils, no. Whatever Nico is, maybe.
That's fine. Also, check him out with detect thoughts and make sure that their minds are entirely their own.
Yeah. Once you do a quick check, you can see that the effects are fading very quickly. It looks like once she bounced from this plane, it severed whatever hold she had on them, and the magic is quickly fading.
Excellent. All right, so I don't need to worry about anybody's cursed, poisoned, or anything. And no one has a curse from any items right now, right?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, you couldn't have done that to Skippy while she was feeble-minded. Intelligence or 3 or lower, doesn't speak any language. Creature is unaffected.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
cool.
gonna ask our new dark elf friend if he wants to go for a drink.
Oof, that was a lot of spells.
He will. Yeah, he'll. Do you speak Undercommon
Don't.
or Elvish?
I can give
I'll
him
come
yeah,
along
you-
and translate.
Let's say I
Yeah,
can
you're. Yeah,
for an
you're.
hour.
Yeah. Yeah. He says. I'll go where you go.
I
Great.
want to drink too.
I'm joining.
A toast to our victory.
Yeah, so you guys, so the after you guys sort of go through the Gaston gives everybody the full workup, the full head to toe. Everybody's out. The celebration is starting, and it's sort of it's not a super it's this part of it is not super formal. It's sort of the mingling phase of it where there's drinks are served. Small, and they've made concessions. They've tried to get the food for you right. Some of it is a little bit odd. A lot of it is what would be served in the Underdark. So there's a lot of like fungus-based dishes, a lot of mushrooms. There are what looks like flump steak. There's a lot of it, you haven't seen a lot of it, some of it looks, looks similar. Your drow friend is giving you, he's sort of pointing, he's like, oh, I know what that is. Like, I know what that is. And he's sort of like letting you know what the some of the things that he knows are. Some of the stuff he doesn't know. And he's like, it looks similar to something I've seen, but
Let me try it.
Oh, his name is Krish, by the way.
Krish.
Krish.
Oh, I thought it was just soul donor.
Felix
Oh,
just keeps
shit.
calling him old number 37.
Yeah, Gaston is going to try at least one bite or taste of every single dish that he can.
Yeah.
If he has to, he will go find a nice place to vomit and then come back and keep trying more dishes.
Yeah.
Oh, Gaston has seen the Hunger Games.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution save, Gaston.
Oh, yeah, I'm good at those. Oh.
Whoa! Bye, Gaston.
Yeah. So yeah, Gaston. You begin to have some pretty insane hallucinations. From one of the mushroom dishes that you consumed, and you see Ogma come down. You see Ogma descend one of the staircases that isn't actually there, and begin lecturing. The crowd, who to your eyes, everyone turns and is listening rapidly to this lecture.
Gaston is going to take notes.
Yeah. This is giving a lecture on the proper seed rotation for crops.
For brown algae.
Yeah, like it's something. I mean, it's something like super mundane. Like it's something like it's this like but you're absolutely rapt and paying attention to what is happening. No one else.
Do we see him like tripping out? Because I want to go.
Oh
and eat
yeah,
mushrooms.
you see Gaston. One of the mushroom dishes Gaston eats. You see his pupils just go boop, like that, and you go, oh boy. And Gaston goes, there he is. There he is. And you're looking, and he's like looking up and tracking something that nobody else can see.
Skippy's just rubbing those mushrooms on the arrows. Just like,
Yeah.
this is great.
Can Boomer just kind of be like, slide his bowl over in front of him and it's like, just take that.
Yeah, go and give me a con save there, Boomer.
Gotcha.
Skippy will definitely do the same.
Would these mushrooms be considered poisonous?
Are they
That's a 28.
Oh.
Do it.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Boomer, you're fine. Like the mushrooms, they have kind of a weird acrid taste, but
I rolled a 21.
yeah, Skippy, you're fine.
Just look at Boomer like, what did he? Is this really what he ate? What is that with Gaston?
Felix doesn't need his mind blended. Eating some magic mushrooms.
I think I would be,
perception,
you say that
man.
we're like mingling with like the great and the good of this place in
Yeah.
here, right?
Yep.
I think Nico's going to try and find like whoever the master sort of artisans are, and try and start negotiating for like future trade deals for like, you know, for bringing in you know, wood or other things that finding out what they value most in exchange for stuff in the future.
Yeah, go ahead. So yeah, you locate what you believe to be the artisans of this. Go ahead and give me a charisma check at disadvantage, as you're
Okay.
not super fluent in the language.
Tongues.
I'm going to use
Tongues, remember?
Oh, he's got tongues, but there's a lot of idioms and whatnot that go back and forth that aren't.
Nico is an idiom.
I'm going to use a point of luck to counteract the disadvantage.
Yep.
All right,
Go
here
ahead
we
and roll
go.
regular.
Just a straight up charisma check. Oh, that was so close.
Wow.
Yeah, 5's pretty close.
It was
No.
almost an 18.
Yeah, it's, you know, stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going back and forth. You're talking, you're like kind of wheeling and dealing and
Yeah.
whatnot. You can see though that some of the artists are a little offended by you know, like your talk of sort of mass production of some of their work, and you can see that they're not like, you know, they're sort of they're not super cool on, you know, they're not really picking up what you're putting down. Like they're
Art is to be enjoyed by the masses, not to be bought and sold as trifles.
right. They're sort of, you know, they're like, look, we did this for the glory of Zartan, and, you know, to for the con and the races, and yeah. So they're very polite about it. But they're not really super receptive to a lot of your dealings.
Here, let me show you the door. There's the door.
Worth a try.
The party continues. Gaston is having a great time
Best
at this.
party ever.
It has the lecture. Ogma has seated the podium to their Gaston. You see this being take the podium. It looks like a walking bundle of wheat. Rolls up to the podium and begins begins giving a lecture on the philosophical implications of trade law between Waterdeep and Neverwinter.
This is amazing.
You are absolutely wrapped. Like, you're just all wow, and you keep spouting off like in every language that you know. You just randomly are saying comments and cheering sometimes, like loudly, like just woo, and just in
that's
random
11 languages that I speak, plus anything that tongue spits out.
Right, yeah, like it's just a slot machine. Like someone just pulled the lever, and it's just whatever comes up on the thing, and you're just throwing, and everyone's like, okay, fucking okay, guy, because. Like I said, you know, sort of the high and mighty, like it's, you know, the Khan's court is all here for this celebration and whatnot. They keep coming up to you, and you're just like all wide-eyed and staring at people. And every time someone comes up to talk to the group, it looks and sounds to you like they are having a discussion with the speaker that only you can see.
Excellent. I will compliment them on their insight in whatever language of choice the pops
Right.
up.
Yep. So yeah, it's a wild ride for Gaston.
You're so right. You are so right.
Ed,
Yeah.
just I don't know, for funsies. Can Boomer just be like seeing this and be like, hey, there you go, and just start feeding him more mushrooms?
Yeah. You're keeping it rolling. You're all this is a fun game that I've
Yeah.
discovered. This is a fun thing.
Oh,
Yeah, Gaston is
those
just
two.
absolutely tripping balls, like just woo. It's getting better and better. The night progresses. Eventually, the banquet portion begins. You're seated at the high table next to the con up in front of everybody, which, Gaston's up there just fucking all wide-eyed, just enjoying the hell out of the mushrooms. At this point, Gaston, you can actually see the sort of the strata of earth that connects all the beings in front of you. You can like, it looks like a vein of like gold, or some like a vein of ore like moving through rock, and you can
Gaston is going to sketch that.
Oh yeah. When you guys look at what Gaston's sketching, it looks weird. Like it does not look comprehensible at all. Like you look at it, you're all, ooh.
Is he just
Wow.
like smearing a mushroom into his?
You don't understand. It's a Jackson Pollock.
This is important. This means something.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm going to annotate it.
Oh
in
yeah.
multiple languages.
In multiple languages, some of which you don't actually speak unless you're under the influence of tongues. The con gives a speech extolling the virtues, or extolling the great deeds of the group and how they won the race and triumphed over the interloper that had come to the elemental plane of Earth to try and steal the essence of Earth. At which point everyone is shocked. They cheer.
Right. Oh my God, you are so right.
They're cheering. They cheer for you. So at this point, Gaston, when they start begin clapping and cheering, the audio is very distorted. It's very distorted for you, and you can actually taste the sound as it moves up. Yeah, so you guys look over at Gaston. And you can actually taste the sound as it moves towards you and through you.
Maybe I gave him too many mushrooms.
Well, not enough.
Boomer's all, uh-oh.
I may have taken this too far.
Yeah.
If he's definitely going to pocket some of these mushrooms.
Yeah, I might have broke the half man.
You're all given there's a liquor, there's a toast that the con makes, and you're all given this like a triple, I'd say, of this. It's fermented lichen, essentially, is what it's made from.
This is not going to go well.
Everybody go ahead and give me a con save. Gaston, you're at disadvantage.
Finally,
alcoholic
the good
Ed?
stuff.
Felix, you don't have to make the save.
26.
What does everyone look like they're doing when they drink it? Like, is it rough?
Oh yeah. Wow, Boomer got a 12.
That was me rolling a 3.
Wow.
Can I give a performance of how great it is?
Oh yeah.
Smooth.
Guess I got a 13.
I
Not
got
very
the-
convincing.
All right, so
26 here.
anyone who got below a 15, this shit is potent. And it is like you're everyone but Felix. It looks like everyone but Felix. Gaston, it's tough to
And
tell.
me.
And Skippy.
I'm all right.
Yeah, Skippy, because I don't know. You probably need a soul to enjoy this. You guys, everybody throws it back, and
Nice.
I had this mental image of Gaston going, "Give me a nut," and then just falling off the chair.
it's
Yeah,
like
just doing the Princess Bride thing.
it's like Vasily, like you just down you go. Even Nico was like, "Why, yeah." Felix and Skippy, you are untouched by this. Skippy most likely has something to do with the fact that this stuff is very close to a poison, and so it.
It's like, peppery.
Yeah, and Felix, you're like, I don't know, man. It tastes a little weird, but yeah. The rest of you are now having a great evening.
Yeah, Boomer's like pointing at Nico, like, look at him, he can't hold his liquor.
Oh, you want to go?
Oh, how did Chris do?
More! I'll just be like waving the glass around, like more. Not like no one in particular.
Yeah.
How did our drow friend do? Ed?
What about Abigail?
Oh yeah, here, let me roll one for Abigail.
Oh God, yeah, she's gonna
got a
be
minus. She's got a minus on her con.
This could be a good time for me to teach her about the steak.
Birds and the bees.
And she's like,
like
yeah,
just the
stronger.
bees.
Yep.
Oh.
She rolled a 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
And she has minuses, right?
She's pretty fucking tanked.
I have to say, she and Gaston are on the floor. Will need to be carried to bed.
Yeah.
how about the drow, Krish?
Yeah, Krish. So Krish knows what this shit is, and he sips very delicately because he knows what this is. Let's see how Krish.
Oh no,
does.
Nico will not have that. He'll like literally like grab him by the head and say, "No, drink." And sort of
Yeah, he rolled. Yeah, he got a 20, so he rolled an 18 plus 2. So yeah, he knows what this is. Like he's done this particular dance before.
Yeah, so I'd like to be interrogating him, like not interrogated, but just kind of like finding out where this drow woman, the demon was, where they met and stuff, and just trying to get more information about that.
So
But I
he
mean,
starts talking to you about it, and he realizes he doesn't really remember. Like you ask him, and he's like, "Oh no!" Like he's like, "Yeah, we've always known her," and you're like, "Well, where? Like when exactly did you meet her?" And he goes, we followed her here, so we must have." And you quickly realize, oh no, she put the fucking whammy on him, and the other, like, he has, like, when he like, and he's really troubled by this because like he's, it's that deal where you think you should have a memory of this, and so you just sort of accept that you do, but when he really thinks about it, he doesn't actually have any details or any real memory of when he met her, and when she like was leading this expedition to the elemental place. Like he has no recognition.
So just mechanically, say I acquire his soul with a soul cage and use the query soul. I receive a brief telepathic answer, which you can understand regardless of language. The soul knows only what it knew in life, but it must answer you truthfully. So does it know what it knew before the mind shabami stuff, or only what he's telling me now?
It might. So because the soul, like, so he is sort of subject to his conscious thoughts, which the demon clearly fucked with. The soul might have a different perspective.
That's why I want to stay extra close to him, because I think he might have some more information for our group, whether he knows it or his soul.
Right.
How much? I mean, really, how much interrogation are you really going to be able to get from him with Abigail just like super drunk and all over you? So.
Well, I don't think Abigail speaks Undercommon, so we're able to talk without.
Now, is Abigail a happy drunk, a sad drunk, or an angry drunk?
Ooh.
Oh, no, she's actually a pretty happy drunk. Like she's she gets.
I love you guys.
She's super sheltered, right? So she's never actually.
Rumspringa.
She's never actually like really gone in for this. So yeah, she's sort of off the res at this point. Like she's lived a very sheltered and cloistered life, and so she's like, yeah, look, we're adventuring. I'll try this, and she goes, whap! Oh shit!
Skippy will notice that she's like coming out of her shell a bit, and I'll get my flute out and start piping a little like grung jig and see if I can get her up and dancing around.
Oh yeah,
Leave Felix alone for a bit.
She's on the table and topless in about 5 minutes. Like it does not take.
Gaston,
What's up?
I said, Gaston, this is this?
Yeah, Gaston's Gaston is barely hanging on under the table. Yeah.
Do we all feel inspired by this?
You know what? I will say this party is so good. Everyone gets inspiration coming out of this party. Because everyone has a great time coming out of this party.
I don't know. Felix is all business right now.
Well, you already had inspiration. No, you still have a pretty good time. Like, the food's good, and you guys don't get a whole lot of chances to like really
Relax.
celebrate. Yeah, and so you're actually having
as far as
food goes, you're having a pretty good time.
Yeah, we don't get many wins.
So the night carries on. The official part of it is over. Everyone continues to sort of like dance and party. Gaston just out of his fucking gourd, man. Like just seeing stars, and he's seeing the planes collide and move through each other. He speaks with several different deities on the evening. And without like really moving a bunch, and he may have shit himself a little bit. But everybody has a really good time. By the end of it, everybody. Oh, and Abigail absolutely like she's like Felix. Felix. And this is after Skippy was like, you should go talk to him. Just I'm not going to tell you what to say, but I think right now you're ready. Like you're ready to just fucking go talk to him.
Is she wearing a top at this point?
Is not. Is not. And she just comes up to she's like, Felix. I think let me tell you, Felix, we have a connection. You and I, Felix. And she's doing that thing where she's got to close one eye because like 2 eyes is 1 eye too many at this point.
Do I look at her with my good or my bad eye? Like, which eye do I need to look?
Yeah,
Skippy will be like behind Abigail in Felix's eye line, just like making all the moves. Like,
Skippy, you're a terrible dancer.
And she goes, Felix, look, I think we gotta start fresh, Felix. This tonight, Felix, we have to start. I'm gonna show you something, Felix. There's a special magic.
There's more you can show me, as I'm like trying to hold up a tablecloth or something for her to wrap.
Yeah, and so she goes. So she gets down on her knees and she goes, Felix, this is gonna be amazing. And then she like leads towards your robe, and then you notice she's like really still. And you're like, what? And then you hear coming from your crotch area, and you notice that Abigail has passed out face first right into your lap. And
Nico will look over at this point, be like, "Whoa!"
Is there an opposite of sleep spell?
Wake up! It's got to be in here somewhere.
Yeah, Krish looks over and he kind of gives you the and yeah, Skippy's like, whoa!
Like high-fiving.
Oh yeah.
Well, except Nico would be so drunk he'd like go to high five Skippy and miss and just like fall off of his chair.
Just slap Boomer.
Just collapse. Woo!
Do I think a haste spell would wake her up right now?
It would
You
do
might want to
something.
let her
No.
stay there.
It would do
Spells are like tea.
Spells are like tea.
I mean, is she willing?
She's got her head in. She's got her head
She's
in the lap, and you want her to go faster.
Her default answer is no. You don't force someone to drink tea when they're unconscious.
I'm just trying to wake her up.
By making her drink tea.
It looks like she's trying to do the drinking right now.
Funny part is Felix is
awful
like,
thin
I'm
straw."
the good guy here.
She's
like,
trying
"Oh,
to make me
oh."
drink the tea.
Oh, for shame, Felix. For shame. So everyone continues. The party continues. Eventually, some of the attendants come and help you guys off to your bed. They're sort of guiding Boomer as best they can. Boomer's. He's singing. He's all stone rose, you grow and you die. And they're like, oh Jesus. And he's singing about Roxanne. Of course, Boomer, while this is going on, is of course like grown himself big in the course of the evening, and so it's taken a couple of the large like stone golems to like, and he's you guys know Roxanne? She's beautiful. And they're like, oh wow, oh Jesus. They scoop up, they just sort of scoop up Gaston in like, just one hand, and they bring him back to the room. They come upon, Felix is like, can somebody help me out here? They just assume that they go, oh, and they lean over to you, Skippy, and they go, is this an earthen coupling ritual? What is happening? Because they're not super familiar with what's happening here. So they lean over to you, Skippy, and they're like, what is happening here?
This is a success, and it's best if we leave them undisturbed.
And they one of the guy gives you a stony thumbs up. Felix, he says, Felix is like, no, help. You fucking assholes. Nico's walking away going, woo, his feather like just dangling behind him. Ribbon's going, come on, man, you're like, live it up a little, come on.
You used to be cool, man.
You used to be cool.
Does Nico dip him in some of the booze? Try it.
Try it. Just sticking the hilt of the sword in there. Come on. So you all get carried back. You all get carried back to your rooms. Felix, eventually you get some help. And they help you carry Abigail back. Put her in bed. Felix, you're a decent guy. You know, you're kind of like trying to put a cover her over. You're like, okay, I don't know. All of this needs to be, good God. You all get a long rest. You sleep. You sleep the sleep of the drunk and exhausted. And that is where we will leave it for today.
Excellent
So,
game. Team.
Next week,
That was awesome.
next week, we will continue along the path of the elements. Where will the Khan deposit them? In the elemental plane of fire? Will they finish the path of the elements and find the air elemental they seek? Will Abigail ever get her shit together? Find out next week on Good Guys. Not great.
Woo-hoo-hoo.